back. Not the MMA holes. Back in business. Back from the dead. Hit me with the wonderful wonderfuls in the chat.
Wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Are you ready? Yeah, look at this thumbnail. Look at it. Just look at it. Shout out to Michael ANZALONE, who clipped our reaction to the Adesanya Whitaker fight that happened. And Izzy saw it. Look at that. Would you just look at it? Would you just look at it? So that's cool. That's good stuff. We're here. We're live on Not the MMA Holes. Thank you for joining us. JBH will be joining us in a second. I have different headphones on, and I hate them. So, excuse me. Let me explain what's going on. On the top of my ear over here, I'm getting like podcaster cauliflower ear from wearing these headphones. These Pioneer headphones, which were my DJ headphones. And
yes.
Whoa. Oh my God. It's loud. Connor Hernandez.
Yeah, boy, yeah, we out here.
Yeah.
Love you guys. Hashtag Gaylord.
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 Or the Gaylord Bat. Thank you, Connor Hernandez. Look at that, kicking it off on Not the MMA Holes. I appreciate it. So yeah, these are my Pioneer headphones. They've been with me for a couple of years. Been through the trenches with me. But I got big ears. I got really big ears. And these are great headphones, but one of them, well, anyway, the padding on these, the original padding, just deteriorated from my ear juice, I guess. So I got these shitty China pads, and for some reason, they just became hard as a rock. They're like putting rocks on my ears. And I have headphone cauliflower ear, podcaster cauliflower ear. So now I got these big, bulky black ones on, and I can't stand them. They sound weird. They don't sound right. So, big ears and a small dick. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, definitely made in China. These headphones, pretty good deal on these headphones. They're fairly cheap. These headphones here are like $40 headphones, right? Pretty cheap for headphones. These over here, they're like $360, these headphones. And the $40 headphones, they go over my ear. They fit nice and comfortably. These over here, they don't. And the padding fell off. So these sound great, but they fucking hurt. So I got to get some new padding. Anyway. Yeah. I look older. Well, I have nothing. You know what's funny? I have nothing in my hair. Nothing in my beard or hair. This is like, I hit it with a blow dryer and it goes into place. But I'm fluffy tonight. So maybe Fluffy Moss is older Moss. It's possible. I am 42, for God's sakes. Moss, why you use this channel today? Because this is going to be us just hanging with the boys.
Hanging with the boys.
and JBH. JBH will be in here in a second. We're going to eat some dinner. But we decided to just go live and hang out. This is usually our off night. You know, we just chillax and take care of other business. But tonight we had some free time. We're like, screw it. Let's go live. Let's do it. So Adesanya gave us a retweet, courtesy of Michael Anzalone. No, I didn't wake up. I just got out of the shower. So I got out of the shower, and I did my my hair drying ritual, but nothing in my beard. No real bearded men. Or this is the beauty of the hair wax that I use. When I go in the shower, I can wash my hair. I can dry it, hit it with the blow dryer, and then it goes back into place. There's something magnificent about this hair wax that I use. So it's there. I mean, it's doing its job, but I do look fluffy. Let's see. Thanks for the retweet, Izzy. I'll still fuck you up if you try to walk up on me. So King K's gonna fuck up Izzy Adesanya, I guess. Per plus. I just use whatever Jessie gets. Whatever like hand-me-down shampoo or anything that's in there, I use. I'm pretty simple. But yeah, that was pretty cool. We got up, we were doing our business, we're looking online and seeing what was going on, and we noticed we had 1 million notifications. We go on Twitter, and everyone's like, "You're famous, you're famous." We're like, "What? The hell's going on?" So we look online, and the Twitterverse. Some people don't have Twitter, so they're like, "I don't know what you're talking about." He put it on Instagram too. That's actually pretty cool. Adesanya threw it on his stories as well. So he's been on a retweets. Oh, hold on a second. Is he responding to John Jones? Anyway, so when we woke up, okay, he's on another retweeting spree, so he's online again, I guess. So when we woke up, this is what we saw. Check it out. Really cool. Let me zoom in. Really cool of Adesanya to retweet Jessie going haywire. So it's actually pretty funny. So he retweeted not the video we put up, but the clip that Michael Anzalone put up, right? So Michael Anzalone's clip has more than just this.
Yes! My baby! My baby won! My baby won! My baby won! Oh.
Hold on a second.
Oh my
Jessie. So it stops there. But what Adesanya did was he actually put the link to Mike's video. So this is fucking great. Michael Anzalone getting a little pop over here. But he conveniently cut it off before
You really are
before this
running
happened.
into the crowd.
he clipped it.
Oh my god!
So Jessie comes back, and this is where he clips it. I mean, it's probably a smart move by him because you don't get the second half of the gold.
You got your win.
Oh my god!
Holy shit.
Oh my god! He's gonna fight Paul Costa or John Jones! Oh my god!
All right. So
Oh my god!
now Izzy running into the crowds. You have yourself a unified champion.
I fucking told you!
All right. And Israel Adesanya. I have to.
That didn't make it.
Right. In Israel.
That didn't make it. The Me Too moment.
You have yourself a unified champion.
I fucking told you!
All right.
I kind of wish he would have retweeted that. That would be funny. But it doesn't stop there.
In Israel Adesanya, I have to give him all the respect in the world. He finished Robert Whittaker. Robert Whittaker, you're a fucking asshole. You really are an asshole.
So I guess Robert Whittaker, you're an asshole. He doesn't want that.
Load in the first round. Completely careless here, and you got caught with the left. I mean, what the fuck? This guy was off for 16 months, and he deserved to lose that fight. Completely deserved. Skid scat.
My God, Jess is going cuckoo.
Well, that's not the end. That's not. There's more.
She fucking lost her mind. All right, Jess. Now
Everyone was shitting on me.
All right.
Everyone was
All right, you ready for it? You ready?
fucking shitting on me so fucking hard. I made this pick from the very beginning. From the moment this fight was announced, everybody fucking shit on me. You guys fucking told me that Whittaker was gonna win. You said Izzy didn't want it, I had what it takes. You said that he was a fucking hype train. Fuck all of you. Fuck all of you.
Wow. No, Adesanya did not include that in the tweet.
I fucking said it. I fucking knew it.
Oh, I fucking knew it. Jess, it gets better when you watch it again. Oh, man, it's freaking funny. So Jessie is putting together a nice, delicious meal. She's the best. Thank God for her. But check this out.
Trent, fuck all of you. Fuck all of you. I fucking said it. I fucking knew it.
Oh man. Yeah. Oh, I just realized. Oh, look at this. Whoa. Look at this. Look at this. Wow, look at this salad over here. That's delicious. The best. Jessie threw together a beautiful salad. Two Jones is dying. So Adesanya clipped it before that. And I got to say this, probably a smart move. But here's the cool part. Check this out, guys. If you look down below, hold on a second. Wait, here it is. Look at this. Yes. Whoa, super chat.
Super chat.
King K.
I like Khabib don't respect the opinions of women.
Don't you put a little Khabib there? Khabib, you think he wouldn't have liked that? I think he would have liked that. Jessie would have been just like that with Khabib too. Maybe even worse. Who knows? If everyone doubted her, right? But check it out. Michael Anzalone got 4,174 in the views over here. So if you're just jumping in, yeah, Adesanya, really cool. Throws the tweet out there. And that's some good stuff. There really is some cool stuff. It's got almost 60,000 views on his Twitter. And how about that? The push. Oh, we got Jessie.
The other place was closing at the same time that we ordered, so they had to cancel it. So do you just want ice cream?
And we gotta throw it in the freezer?
Yeah, just throw it in the freezer.
Yeah, whatever you want. What kind are you gonna get?
Yes.
Oh, we got super chat.
Super
Yeah,
chat.
super chat. All right, hold on. Super chat.
Khabib would be disgusted she showed too much skin.
Too much skin. Thank you, Kid K. Well, should we just get the tell him to go to the Dunkin' Donuts and pick up the usual? No, I don't know what kind of, like, just to get ice cream. I don't know if I want just ice cream.
No, it's in like a little waffle cone.
We're doing the ultimate fat move. We're having salad and then we're ordering dessert. Why don't you just order from Geno's? They deliver. How much more could it be? I'm not. You just said they don't have what we were gonna order, so we're gonna have a scoop of ice cream on waffle. I order whatever. I don't care. Whatever you get. You know I like chocolate, so whatever you like. Anyway, how cool is that? So check this out. We got some chicken, avocado salad. This is a big ass salad. Wow. It's bigger than my head. It's gonna be a problem. I'll make it disappear. So that's awesome and all, but Fook Izzy. So yeah, man. Humble pie. Order some humble pie. So we'll do it soon, Jess, because I mean I'm just gonna be sitting here eating in front of them. You want to eat first, and all right. We didn't plan this out. Yeah, I'm gonna chow down. So I think that's pretty cool. I think that's really cool that we got this retweet over here from Adesanya. Anything to get the eyeballs on the channel, I'm down with, and not too shabby when the champ does it. The and new gets it done. You guys want me to put it in your mouth? So that's neat. All right. Anyway, so Adesanya, let me know what you think in the chat about Israel giving us the shout out. The MMA-HOLES are going worldwide, and yeah, Gay Fighting Championship is what Izzy will rename the UFC.
Wonderful.
The GFC. So I'm going to sit here and eat in front of you because Jessie's ordering dessert. A semi-healthy salad. It's breaded chicken, but it's better than eating a cheeseburger, right? But then we're going to have dessert. So maybe I'll open up the lines in a little bit. There's the man, Michael Anzalone. Here he is, Michael Anzalone. So, Michael, what'd you think when you heard the news about Adesanya retweeting that? That was fucking cool. What is Rocky Road? I don't even know. Okay. I'll try it. I like cookie dough. Yeah. What do you think, Rocky Road or Cookie Dough? What do you guys think?
Stop the Siberian Express. Choo-choo, motherfuckers.
Ian Lev with the donation.
I'd fuck Izzy up. King K is wearing a purse in his profile pic. Safe to say only person he's beating down is his boyfriend.
So, wow. You guys are fighting for who's going to fuck Adesanya up. But do you guys like, thank you for the donation. Do you guys like Izzy or don't like Izzy? I'm confused. There's some people that like Adesanya and some people that don't. I got to say this. I never disliked Adesanya, like as a person. I always thought, oh, fuck me. I always thought he seemed cool in interviews. You know, he could come across as a little obnoxious, but so can I. So I can't really kill him for that. But I didn't think he was the real deal. And I'm still on the fence, but I can't say I can't kill him because he's the champ now, you know? I can't, as much as I would love to be like, I was right. Blah, blah, blah. I can't kill the guy. Izzy is great, says Austin. You're now in the Izzy Van Way. No, I'm not. Listen, I can't jump aboard and say this guy's going to be the next superstar, the next this, the next that. I can say, and I said this to Jessie a million times. I said the guy is likable. When I watch him interviewed, I don't hate him. You know, there are some guys I find extra cringy. You know, I'm like, ugh, like Luke Rockhold.
Super chat.
King K.
Izzy wouldn't last around. Lan is Luke Thomas.
Izzy wouldn't last around. Ian is Luke Thomas. Oh, imagine. Ian is Luke Thomas. Holy shit. That'd be crazy. A plot twist. Moss is backtracking. You were rooting for him to lose. Yeah, I didn't want him to win. Here's the thing. This is what I don't understand about this sport and certain fans. If you root against a fighter, people say you hate that fighter. And I can't seem to figure this out. You know who I hate? I hate the Yankees. I hate the jersey. I hate all the players that play for the Yankees. I can't stand the Yankees. That is a hate. But if I root against a fighter and I want them to lose, or if I pick a fighter and I want the other one to lose, that doesn't mean I hate the fucking fighter. Right? It doesn't, does it make any sense? Like, is that making, I can't understand. As soon as you start rooting against a fighter, you automatically hate them. And some fighters think this too. It's like, well, he was rooting against them and he picked this person, so fuck him. Well, sorry. I mean, what am I going to do? Root for both of you? You pick a fighter and you go for him. That's how I feel. Why? An hour? That's perfect. Huh? Wait, it's an hour travel? Why don't you talk in here? Why don't you bring that in here so I'm not just eating in front of them? All right, bring the computer in. Why are we yelling between your rooms? Just bring the computer in. It's kind of silly, no? Huh? All right, we'll figure it out. So, dessert got canceled. I hate Israel for the simple fact that he's black. See? Muay Thai doesn't like him because he's black. At least he's being honest. He doesn't like him because he's black. My foot was a balloon. You can root for both guys and just sit back and enjoy the fights too. You could, but when we do what we're doing here, like, for instance, when Daniel Cormier fought the Black Beast, I didn't even make a pick for that fight. I was just like, I like both of these guys, you know. But if I like another fighter better, you know, if I'm edging towards a certain fighter, I'd rather see a fighter win. Yeah, I root for them. I scream. I yell. Hate's crazy. I hate all races. I just had a salmon teriyaki. Hold on, I lost you. Bento box. What's a bento box? With miso soup, salad, California roll, shrimp, tempura, and dumplings. Boy, am I full. And 20 ounces of organic carrot juice. That's some meal you had there. Oh, yeah? Well, I have breaded chicken, not grilled because we don't want to be too healthy here, with avocado, tomatoes, peppers, spinach. What else is in here? Tomatoes, some sort of cheese. Looks like goat cheese or... Anyway, I mostly hate on myself. I'm trying to think of fighters. Like, who is a fighter that you hate? Now, some people do hate Adesanya, right? And I can understand. Or maybe when someone is a huge fan, like say I'm a huge fan of Conor McGregor.
You can't stop the Siberian Express. Choo-choo, motherfuckers.
All right, let's see what True Gret has to say as I chew on my food.
If I was 10 years younger with a good ankle and without high blood pressure, I'd fuck Izzy up. I'd knee bar him mistyle. BTW. I know what you mean. I hate the Rangers with a passion. I once kicked a Ranger fan in the butthole when he mooned me.
What? Now, which Rangers? The Texas Rangers or the New York Rangers? True Grit's starting to sound like real a little bit. But yeah, I hate the Yankees. What was I gonna say before that? I can't remember what the fuck I was gonna say now. Oh, the New York Rangers. True Grit, are you the reincarnation of Real? You sound very much so like him. But yeah, if you're an Islander fan or a Devils fan, you're not gonna like the Rangers. Oh, he's a Devils fan. There you go. Yeah, you're not gonna like the Rangers. I don't like I don't like the Devils, and we've had our beefs when I was a kid, but more of the Islanders I have a disliking for, but I don't hate them as much as I hate the Yankees. True Real. I hate Tito Ortiz. He's a hateable guy. See what Kenneth Smith has to say.
That's a weird statement. Help me understand, because if you want Rob to win, that's different than wanting Israel to lose. So help me understand what you mean when you want Israel to lose. You at least dislike Israel. Why is that?
I said Israel Adesanya is overrated. That was a statement that I made, right? As Jessie was prancing around and praising his grace, and she was right, and welcome Jessie to the show. I was playing the other side, and I said I wanted Israel Adesanya to lose because I wanted to be right in that situation. I also believed that Israel Adesanya is overrated. I still have my questions about Israel Adesanya as a superstar, but I can't question him as a champion. I can't do that. So what am I going to do here? What am I going to say? Oh, now I love Adesanya? No, I don't love Adesanya, but I never said I hated the guy. It baffles my fucking mind. People, if you root against a fighter, you automatically hate that fighter. I hate mayonnaise. I have a tattoo, Kill Mayo, on my arm. That I hate. I hate mayonnaise. But I don't hate Luke Rockhold. I have a sort of hatred for him. I'm not a Luke Rockhold fan. Super chat. But there's a lot of sensitive MMA fans that have to.
Can I get a Fook Greg Hardy in the chat?
Greg Hardy. I don't even hate Greg Hardy. I mean, I know, he's, has his checkered past, but I don't know what the fuck he did. I wasn't there. That's it, Moss. I didn't want Bobby to lose, says Sean Hart. Yeah, I mean, I was rooting for Bobby Knuckles. One, I was rooting for him because I didn't want to be wrong. I'm rooting for that guy. I don't want to be wrong. I didn't like Bobby Knuckles better than Adesanya. I mean, I'd probably rather hang out with Adesanya. He seems like a more fun guy to hang out with than Robert Whittaker. But I still don't see... I can see Adesanya has flashes of being a superstar now, but I can't still jump on that train yet. I can't quite do it. But I don't hate the fucking guy. Like, does this make any sense, Jess? What I'm saying here? Like, people think because I'm rooting against a fighter, I automatically hate that fighter. Does that make any sense? I don't think Jessie's here right now. You all right? What's going on?
No, it doesn't make any sense.
No, right? And it's weird. If you say something, if you joke around about a fighter and be like, "Oh, this one sucks, this one's that," automatically you're lumped into I hate that person. The fuck does that even mean? You hate someone, you truly dislike that person. And Luke Rockhold, if you're gonna say one fighter that you could throw out there that you don't like, yeah, Luke Rockhold could be that guy. Ronda Rousey, I can see how people hated Ronda. I can see how people hate Conor. I can see how people I don't really see why people hate Khabib. He's another one. People are like, "Oh, you make fun of Khabib, so you hate him." I don't hate Khabib. Right? It's kind of weird, but some people do. I don't know. I don't play those games. I don't care. Just curious of the USA MMA fans. Wait, what did you say before that? I missed what you said before that. She's half asleep. No, she's upset. She's not getting dessert. And Zarky doesn't like Muslims. Kenneth Smith.
You don't believe in the hype train. I get that. I know people who say he's overrated, but I never understood that, because how can you be overrated and an underdog at the same time? The only person I can say I hated was Josh Koscheck. Fuck that guy. AXD.
Yeah. Josh Koscheck is another bad guy. I see that. He wasn't the underdog, though. That's the best part. The lines are virtually even for Adesanya versus Whitaker. So him coming into this fight shows that even the betting people were saying that Adesanya has a legit chance of winning this fight. So he wasn't even the underdog. I mean, yes, he's one-dimensional, you know. Yes, but his takedown defense has proven that it's pretty good. I don't know why these guys are going in there trying to take his head off. I watched an interview with Kelvin Gastelum today on TMZ, and Gastelum was pretty much saying that he fought that fight at like 60%. He had that staph infection. He was sick. He doesn't want to make excuses. He was making excuses. But if it was true and Gastelum went 5 rounds with the guy and hurt the guy and he was 60%, could you imagine if he was, you know, full strength? Who knows? What is Costa going to do to him? Who knows? There's a lot of questions that are still there. When McGregor was coming up, he was putting guys to sleep. He didn't really have to prove much to me. And then when he put Aldo out in 13 seconds, I was like, there is no argument here. I'm on the train. I'm way on the train. Adesanya did a fantastic job this past Saturday. He knocked out Robert Whitaker. But with that being said, Robert Whitaker did not fight the smartest fight. He really didn't. And you could say the same thing about Aldo coming in there. But I mean, he had a chance, Whitaker, to retune what he did in the first round and be like, okay, I can't be swinging around like a lunatic. And look what happened. Adesanya, he did what he had to do. Aldo never had a chance to fight. I know. I mean, I believe Aldo was done before the fight. I think mentally he was done, and so was Robert Whitaker, clearly. Oh, boy. Jessie has some more treats. She's on a mission. What is this from? Oh, Cold Stone? All right. What do you want? Give me something peanut butter.
Look through it.
All right. Talk to the people, Jess.
Hi, guys.
We're really going for it.
How's your night going? Just choose whatever you want.
Peanut butter perfection. Chocolate ice cream, peanut butter, Reese's peanut butter cup, and fudge. Boom. Roasted. It can't be bad, right?
No, I mean all their stuff is good.
Fucking expensive, man. $7.35.
Yeah, but
does this thing blow you too?
Well,
does it fucking suck the cock?
You're getting all the extras in it.
Might as well order from Geno's, no?
But it's close, and
would you rather this than Geno's? Because this is more expensive.
Geno's has like nothing at this time.
Cannolis.
I don't want you like cannoli.
Oh, I love a cannoli. All right, give me the peanut butter thing. I'll be a fat fuck.
Okay.
I'll do the peanut butter thing.
This thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're getting peanut butter from Cold Stone. We're really going fatso, full fatso.
What size? Like it, love it, or gotta have it?
I mean, what size do we got here?
Like it, love it, or gotta have it?
What the fuck does that mean? What does that mean?
Small, medium, or large?
I mean, I feel like if I go small, it's like a pussy move. Let me go medium. I'm gonna go in the middle.
Love it?
I'm gonna love it.
All right.
I'm gonna love it. We're just gonna eat in front of you guys tonight. We're gonna talk. Maybe we'll open up the phone lines.
So it already comes with chocolate ice cream, peanut butter, Reese's peanut butter cup, and fudge. Do you want any additional mix-ins like candies or anything?
That's good. Yeah, you don't have to add anything.
Okay.
Yes. Super chat.
Connor.
Till or short fat BBC lover Gastelum.
I'm going Kelvin. I like Kelvin a lot in that fight.
I swear to God.
What do you want me to do?
Move your mic away.
ASMR, man.
What?
ASMR.
I'm
doing all the talking here.
Yeah, you could.
So why don't you talk?
Because I'm ordering your dessert.
I'll order it. Put it on the table.
No, you don't even know what you're doing.
So I said to Jessie, listen to this. I said, why don't we eat before the stream?
No, you said just schedule your
We'll schedule it late.
You didn't say eat before the stream. That's not what you said.
Okay, but that was the plan. I'm sorry. That was the plan.
Okay, well.
And you're just like, no, we need to eat on air. I think she likes eating on air. I don't know.
I did not say no, we need to eat on air.
You want the people to see it.
I said, no, I will schedule it for 9:30 and start dinner.
Okay.
So, first of all, don't put words in my mouth. I never said no, we'll eat on air.
Get your goddamn ice cream. You're getting cranky on me. You can become a cranky pants.
You never said eat before the stream. That's not what you said.
Okay. I'm trying to chew for the people here. You pull the microphone away, and now they can't hear the chewing. So you've taken an element of the show away.
Yeah.
How dare you? So what the fuck? So she's gonna pick Till, of course, because now she can't jump off the train. She said she'll never jump off, so she can't. She's gonna pick Till. I picked Gastelum in this fight. I just think he has all the tools, you know. And Till's been knocked out 2 times in a row, he's exposed, and that hype train, yeah, that's never gonna get back on track, even though he's going up.
They have a mint chocolate and chocolate chips. It's mint ice cream, chocolate chips, brownie, and fudge.
Okay.
So it's like mint chip, but with extra chocolatey stuff. Sound good? I'm going to go with it. You're getting love it. I'm going to get love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like that? What'd you get from Cold Stone right now? If you had to be a fat bastard like us.
Or what do you normally get from Cold Stone?
I think Cold Stone is ass. I think Cold
You've
Stone.
never even had it.
No, I've had it a million times. Remember, I told you. Every time I pass by Cold Stone, it's the most unsanitary way to get an ice cream.
It's not that cold.
You have a stone. No, they're all unsanitary. You have a stone that's cold. They make the ice cream on it, and it's like they don't wash the damn thing. And there's just fucking hands and everything's. They touch the money, and then they're touching the Cold Stone and the ice cream, and everything's just exposed. I want my ice cream scooped out of a contained tub and put into my thing, rather than just exposed where people could sneeze and fucking like there's just like, what do you want? And then a piece of spit falls on the stone. I don't know. I think it's insanitary, but it's still in business. So apparently, no one's died yet. Maybe we'll die tonight from Cold Stone. You know why they call it Cold Stone, right, Jessie?
Because they're making the ice cream on a cold stone, Moss.
False. Because you catch cold every time you eat that because all the germs.
Why are you eating there then, Moss?
I haven't had a right, Sean. You know what I'm talking about. It's disgusting. It's just like it's almost as disgusting as me talking with all this food in my mouth.
Yet you're still doing it.
Anyway, welcome to watching us eat stream.
Friendlies? I've never had Friendlies ice cream.
When I was a kid, my parents used to take us all the time. My parents still go with my nephews.
Yeah?
Yeah. But Friendlies, I mean, their ice cream's good. It's good. But every Friendlies I go to, it's like, maybe in other states, in New York, you go to Friendlies, and usually the waitress comes over with like one tooth, and like she has a tail and shit. Like they're like all like mutated, and the people that work at Friendlies. Yeah, they're all, it's like a mutation of people that they slap together. And there's RX. Slap together to work at a place, a family-friendly place. I don't know. Yeah, so Friendlies, I don't know. Hopefully, maybe out of state, out of New York, it's a little bit better. But over here, they're pretty gross. So she's
all right. I'm ordering Cold Stone. I missed out JBH. They're closing them all. Isn't there still Friendlies around here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think there is. That's all right. Placing.
What are you ordering off? Uber Eats?
Uber Eats.
We have a really funny story that I would love to tell, but we can't. It's about a sponsor and a stalker. It would be really funny if we could tell. Should we tell the story?
No.
You can't tell the story.
No.
It's really funny because we thought something that it wasn't.
Yeah.
And then one of our sponsors, and thank God for our sponsors, but I don't know. I can't tell the story. I wish I could.
Crumpty Dump says, tell RX when the sun comes up, hose go down. Getting stocked? No, we got stocked a long time ago. This is a completely different thing. It's not a story that really should be told. Lee W says, what did they do to you with the Theragun? Yum Joy Style, okay. Chrome T Dome, I already said. RX is inviting us to Red Dead. Yeah. Amanda Carey says in the chat. Austin Arnold says, please. Gun FDX says 244 or 245. What do you mean?
Which one do you like better? What card are you more excited about?
Honestly, I think 244 is a pretty lit card. It would be difficult for me to say anything less. Has Moss ever given it up? Has Moss ever given it to you up the butt? Well, that's for me to know and for you to never find out. Two Joints says, hey Jessie. Hey Two Joints. Who do you and JBH think would win? Do you think Israel should move up to 205 and fight John Jones if he successfully defends his title against Costa. No, I think he should defend his title again, for at least 3 fights at middleweight before moving up. I'm a little nervous about him moving up,
You can't stop the Siberian Express. Choo-choo, motherfuckers.
Wow, Kelvin had staff. So only middleweights I see having a chance would be Bobby or Kelvin. I'd still bet on Izzy FTW. Yoel doesn't have the right wrestle approach, takedown ground and pound. Hard for me to go against Jones, but I got Walker beating him. Smile.
Wow. Johnny Walker being Jones. Izzy staying champ for a while. I mean, the guy hasn't lost. So it's going to become the popular pick, right? If you sort of like Adesanya, you're going to pick him because the guy is undefeated. Paulo Costa is an interesting one because I did think that Romero would beat him, and Paulo Costa is undefeated as well. So that's an interesting one, but you got to think, if you look at tool belts, Adesanya has a hell of a lot more tools in his belt than Costa has, right? I would love to see Costa try to close the distance and push him into the fence. Make it ugly against the fence. Use all that glossy muscles. That's what I would like to see. But it would be better for Adesanya to keep on winning. Because if Adesanya keeps on winning, it opens up doors to these weird other fights down the road. If he gets knocked off real quick, that wouldn't be fun. I would also like to see Whitaker come back into the picture because the guy's only 28 years old. If he can stay healthy, and now we have a motivated Bobby Knuckles because, it seems like he wasn't really motivated. I mean, he had those 2 Romero fights, and I want to see, he has a new challenge now. So now he's got to try to get that strap back. Who does Bobby Knuckles fight? Does he fight Kelvin after the Till fight? If Till loses, there's a lot of things with Conor Hernandez.
I think Corey Anderson fucks up Johnny Walker.
He was being... Thank you for the donations. He was at a that whole press conference today. Did you guys see this press conference? Where Ali Abdelaziz had all his guys over at the Mike Tyson ranch. The Stoner Ranch.
Yeah, I saw it.
And Corey Anderson was one of his guys there too.
Already picked it up. He's on his bicycle.
They're all on bicycles, right? Yeah. If you notice that, all the Uber Eats guys. Uh-oh! Look out! Special!
Showdown!
Michael Anzalone!
Showdown!
I've got a special face. Attention is short, bust to outer space. Mind in a special place. GSP abducted me, I'm from an alien race. Special face. Special face. Special face.
Oh, okay.
I made sure that Adesanya knows where I cut the clip from. I also put a link to your channel.
Oh, it does sound weird.
It does, right?
Yeah, it does sound weird.
What's going on?
That's weird. I just heard it.
Michael, thank you so much for the donation, man.
Yeah, that's awesome. And like
What's
I said
going on?
earlier, it's so cool that you did that because a lot of people were having issues trying to figure out who we were, and you really pulled through for us. So all the gratitude goes to you, Michael Anzalone.
Mike, you're a goddamn celebrity. A goddamn celebrity, and thank you very much for that. And that was a $25 special face donation. Unbelievable, Michael Anzalone. Unbelievable!
Unbelievable.
Now, I'm listening on these headphones, and I hear it too. I hear the same thing.
Yeah.
What the fuck's going on?
Something going on over here.
Oh my god, I hate this. We need a sound guy. Anyone know sound? We need to get a guy to just fix these problems, or a girl.
Move to New York?
Move to New York. You can live under the desk. It's fucking bullshit.
Play with Moss's toes while we're live.
Like, why does everything just go wrong? I don't understand. So that was coming in. I can't seem to
All right, eat
figure.
your salad.
You know what the problem is too? We're both using this.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's like one of us. Now we have 2 people that could fuck up. You know, before it was me and I could troubleshoot.
No, I honestly think it's
Well, before, remember this thing got hit over here, so it's like 2 of us could hit the wrong thing, and now it's going to be impossible to figure out who the fuck's doing it. That could be a problem. All right, we'll figure it out. Doesn't matter.
All right, eat your salad so that I can
All right, talk to the
eat
peeps.
mine.
Talk to the
You're
peeps.
driving me insane. It's taking forever to get through
Well,
that
I
thing.
mean, I'm not going to just sit here and eat and just be like,
Yeah,
"Hey."
please actually sit there and eat. I'll talk, cause
I like to chew my food.
I'll turn this down so you don't hear him chewing. Alex Level says I can hear sounds. You will pay or will you pay me? Well, I think you're gonna have to do a little more than that, my friend. Let's check where my where our driver R is. His name is just R. He's heading our way. He's 2 minutes away. Wow, he got here fast. Look how close he is, Moss.
You know, I don't even want it now.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I can't even eat this. It's weird.
All right, well, I'll
put it in the freezer.
stick it in the freezer then, because this is what he does to me every time. This is the worst. We got Cold Stone.
I feel bad for you.
For me, if you don't want it, just say no. Can't.
I do, but I get the puppy dog eyes.
I don't give you puppy. I'm not that way. That's what freezers are for. Yeah, I'll just throw it in the freezer. Sup, y'all? Hope everybody having a great day. I'm actually having a quite content day. I think Moss is having a good day. Jones looks average when he's clean. Jessie, did you figure out who sent you the haunted house? Yes, Frank Pavon did. So I don't know if he's watching right now. I don't think he really watches this side. But yeah, huge thanks to Frank Pavon. He got me the haunted church. Lee W says, let's hope he doesn't have a Kelly after that R. No, his name's just R. Let them eat RX as Drunk Savage. Why is RX still complaining in there? Let's see where he's at. 0 minutes away. Time to meet R at the door. Okay. Moss is going to have to pick up the talking for a minute. I'm going to go meet R.
Yeah, but is he coming to the door?
He should.
He didn't the last time.
Because she got lost.
Yeah, I'll go get him. You, what's it called?
If he asks for a name, it's under Jessie.
You gave him a tip in there?
Yeah, it's in there. You just pick it up and say thanks. Have a good night. That's literally all you do.
I gotta figure out the sound.
But wait, see if he rings the doorbell. He's parked. So he might ring the doorbell, Moss. Or see if he calls first. He never listens to me. He's so stubborn. Never listens. All right. King K, I'll check in a bit, and I'll let you know. Moss, was that a bald spot I saw? No. Fortunately, he has no bald spots yet. Knock on wood. R is here. I think R might be a little lost, though. I don't think he can find our door. Yeah, he's passing us. He's passing us once again. I don't think he can really figure out where we live. JBH, will you train Al for his next fight? No. Al would train me for my next fight. He's backtracking. Yeah, he's lost. So just give him a minute.
That means melted ice cream.
It's literally from 2 minutes away. It'll be fine.
How did he get it so fast?
The Uber Eats guy pedals faster than Moss, but in a forward direction. Well, they always say they're on a bicycle, and Moss and I have this theory that they say that just to get a little extra tip, so you feel bad for them. Because the last time the girl said she was on a bicycle, and they show up, and this dude's driving, and she's in the backseat with a baby in a fucking car. And I'm like, what ultimate scam can you get there, you know? Oh, I'm on a bicycle. I have to work harder. And then you feel bad. You give them a little extra tip. You show up, and she's sitting in the backseat with a baby. Like, come on. You're not going to pull that one over my face. Come on. But nice try, though. I mean, A for effort. That's pretty extreme, you know? 0 minutes away. I think R is going to arrive. What is he? He's driving away now. Should I send him a message? Are you lost?
I don't think I would do that. Because he has access to the fate of our dessert. He could be twirling his dick around.
I have arrived, he says.
Yeah. I've arrived. That means his jizz dick is in our fucking ice cream.
Stop it.
Oh, man.
Chris will meet you outside.
No, I won't.
We are at Bell. Okay. He put the tip in JBH's Rocky Road. No, I didn't get Rocky Road. He's not calling. This is bizarre. I like. Chris will meet you outside the door. This is the one thing I don't like about Uber Eats is because if one of us goes out there, it's like creepy because you don't know who you're meeting. He's in the Bronx. Yeah, it's very, very rare, 100% not expected either. Oscar-worthy Joker is about how the Democrats better start acting right. He says, I said that you would meet him outside the door. He said, which side are you on?
I just saw a car speed around and just drive off.
All right, I'm going to turn the mics off for 2 seconds. Okay. Sorry, we were talking about an address, so I couldn't let you guys hear that. Yeah, they always get lost for some reason. Or for retard, maybe. Yeah, I don't understand. We're not that hard to find. Like, I just don't get it every time. But if we order, like, over the phone, nobody's lost. They always find exactly where we live. But for some reason, all the Uber Eats drivers are fucking retarded and they don't know how to find an address. It's the craziest thing. I'm down the road from you guys and could have gotten there by now. Zoltan says, yo, what's up, Zoltan? Shout out to all the Blazers. K1 Days. Oh, I missed it. Sorry. Moss and JBH live at 123 Acumen Avenue. Don't tell anyone. Sean Hart, if we ever get to Australia, we are going to tip. It's only right. Chris is outside waiting for you. At the door. Swear to God. Manicari, R for RX. Tipping is for left-wingers. Hey, we tipped this guy, too. I should have waited to tip him. Can you do that on Uber Eats? You can wait to tip them? Order delivered. Must have gotten it. There's a lot of Hispanics where I live. You guys know Robert Paul Champagne? GBH, how come they call Robert Whittaker Bobby Knuckles? Bobby Knuckles. They call, because Robert, another name for Robert is Bobby. And he used to have Knuckles before he got knocked out. Sorry, JBH. Why did they call Robert Whittaker Bobby Knuckles? All right. Oh, you can tip them after. I guess I'm going to start waiting to see how their delivery is before we start tipping them. Because that's fucked up, man. Is everything intact? Everything's intact? He thinks everything's intact. Which means I'm pretty sure the Uber Eats driver did not lick all over our ice cream before he delivered it. Pretty sure. Did it look good?
No.
Oh, God. See how negative he is? He's the worst. Tip if they deserve it. Yeah, I should start waiting to tip them until the end and see how their delivery method goes first. What do you look like?
He was a brother. He's a brother. From another mother. Okay, so what's it called? I don't understand how people can't find addresses anymore.
I was saying the same thing.
I really can't. I was a delivery guy for like 16 years. And I didn't have Waze or any of that shit. I didn't use any of that GPS stuff. I looked for an address, and that was it. I found the address. Now, people can't even find an address with the GPS. Or they're so reliant on the GPS because they don't know how to find an address that when it gives you to the wrong address, they're like, where am I? Numbers? What is this? I can understand if you're in a neighborhood where it's all name streets and they're not in like alphabetical order. I can get that. But there's all numbers here. Up and down. It's crazy, right? I don't understand. So what's going to happen to the next generation when the GPSs are telling them to go to the wrong place and then they have to use their fucking brain to be like, okay, this number goes after that number. This side's odd, this side's even. Yeah, road maps. I mean, but it's just common sense, you know? You're between avenues, you're between streets, you know, the numbers go up, they go down. Odds and even sides. They don't know. They just know, all right, Waze, where are we going? And if that takes them to the wrong place, they're like, oh no, where am I? It's crazy. It really is crazy. It's like everything's getting simplified, and if it goes wrong, if your device goes wrong, you're retarded. Yeah. It's like calculators. Like I'm doing simple math on calculators now. Like it's just like, what the fuck? If there was no calculators on my phone or anything like that, I wouldn't be doing it.
Simple math on Alexa.
Yeah, on Alexa, you ask Alexa a question. It's like we're all going brain dumb, like brain dead, bro, brain dumb. See, look, brain dumb. I'm even making up words. Brain dumb. No. GPS is brainless driving. People are so dumb and incapable and wouldn't survive in the woods for 3 days, says Olton. Yeah, I forget I would never survive. But then again, I used to shit in bags and stuff. So I know how to take care of my bowels if I was in the woods. Brain dumb is when you vote for Hillary like Luke Thomas. Yeah. So we got our ice cream. The ice cream has arrived safe and sound. Hold on a second. I had to ask a question. Yeah, we'll be gaming. Listen, we're eating like two fat people. We'll be gaming, but we're just bullshitting right now. So deal with that. This is number one bullshit.
This is number one bullshit.
So I have to figure out what the hell's wrong with my sound. I have to figure that out. All right, you're done? Mm-hmm. I can eat? All right, you're going to leave you with JBH. She's either going to talk to you or play games. I don't know. It's a surprise. And then
I'll talk to you.
We're going to get to business. Whatever business is, we're going to get to it. Maybe
taking care of business.
I might have the ice cream later. Have a little wine now, you know?
I have wine. Do you want me to get you wine after dinner?
I'm gonna grab something after this, and then I'll have ice cream. I have wine and ice cream.
I'm making one accomplishment. I'm getting Moss into wine. Well, which he drank wine before, like at family events and stuff like that, but you know, it's difficult to get him into wine. His dad likes wine, which is weird because your dad and your mom like wine, and you're.
Frank Pavon came up with a fantastic idea. Jessie has her Halloween Village wish list, but he's like, you should have a Scotch whiskey wish list. That's what you should have. Now that's a fucking wish list that works. That's what we should do.
But Amazon doesn't do that.
We need to do that. You know, have the community put together some, because they always come up with great ideas of what we should drink, and we're like, oh, what did they say again? I don't fucking remember.
I've written
Try
down
different shit, right? That's like the gift that keeps giving.
The gift that keeps on giving. How many people drink wine in the chat? Let me know. Should I play a game? Would that entertain you guys more than me just talking to you? Let me know what you guys want me to do.
Yeah, make them take a vote.
Yeah, I want to entertain you. I could sit here and talk to you, or I can play a game. Great minds think alike. Drunk. Some food, some wine, and then Coke.
A Coke wish list would be great.
Chrome 2 Dome says I don't drink. I don't believe that. Gun FDX drops the wine in the chat. Rarely, but I do drink wine ski. 2 joints. This channel is full-time gift to the chatters. Jump on a trampoline. Beer. Talk away. JBH. Cocaine. Wine is the best than cider than beer. Cider. What are the odds of Askren versus Woodley, and how cool would that be? That would be pretty cool. Red Dead Redemption
wins?
2.
Who wins?
I don't know.
Why?
No, just talk. I don't drink. Whiskey Man, Moscato. Take phone calls. Nah, I don't think we're quite there yet. Maybe down the road. Just marijuana. I drink period blood. That's disgusting. King K, cool. Reading the chat is for left wingers. Queen K. Promethazine with codeine. I drink a bit of anything, but not red wine. White wines.
Sweeter.
No, red wine is sweeter. What?
White wine sweeter.
I highly all the sweet white wines I've tried have never been sweeter than the red wines.
Every time I go to a wedding, the white wine is always sweeter.
Really?
Yeah, and your teeth don't get stained. Like
I love
red wine,
but
turns your teeth purple.
There's studies that there's actually healing components in red wine that you don't get from white wine. So red wine is healthy for a glass of red wine a night is believed to be healthier for you.
Boom, roasted. Boom, roasted. You suck. Boom, roasted.
PBR.
Hey, hey, hey. Waving.
Waving. All right. I'll play a game or two.
By the way, PBR looked great with his shirt, his wonderful, wonderful shirt. Shout out to you, motherfucker. Wear that proud. All right.
You like red wine because of more minerals and flavor? It's the tannins in the red wine. Yeah. Yeah, it's good for you. A glass of red wine a night is believed to be healthy for you. Estrogen by Austin Arnold. There's pills that you can get that has all the health benefits of red wine. Pills? What are you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? Period blood with 2 shots of proper 12 on the rocks and a squeeze of lime. All right, whatever works. Mac V says, does Moss think Izzy can beat John? He's probably going to say no. No. Red Dead needs an update, so it might take a bit. All right, so let's start updating it now then.
I think I did.
Oh, yeah, it's fine. What you talking about, Will?
Yeah, I did. I made sure I got it for you. All right, here we go.
We'll free roam a little bit. Oh, but you know what? No, we won't.
I played Fortnite with my friend's kid the other night. We went to V-Neck's house.
It was a little weird.
We did some work.
Yeah.
And his son is, how old's Michael?
I don't know, like 6 or 7 maybe?
He's not even that old, I don't think.
5 or 6?
Yeah, maybe around 6. 5 or 6. Well, he's going to communion. What age are you when you have communion?
I never went to communion. I wouldn't know.
Well, you're going to hell.
That's
if you didn't
not
go
true.
to
I was
communion, you
baptized.
go right to hell. And I got second place in Fortnite. Booyah. I hid in a bush the whole time.
The kid got second place in Fortnite.
I got second place. I got the
So did
best
he.
score of the night.
Yeah, he got
That night, while we were there, I had the best score. Second place. Take that.
He got second place too.
When?
Remember when he was playing on the other side of the couch and we were sitting on...
He didn't get second.
Yes, he did.
He said he's gotten second place before.
He got second.
Nah, you bullshit. Bullshit. See, tries to take everything away from me.
Super chat.
Wine's okay. I'd enjoy a nice glass of Mad Dog 2020.
Ah.
I don't know what that is.
What?
I don't know what that is. Mad Dog 2020.
Put some hair in your tits.
Zoltan says...
This is number 1 bullshit.
Whoa. Why is that so loud, Moss?
Lower drops.
Why do you have it so loud?
Because certain sound drops are louder.
This is number 1 bullshit.
Wine for Mellow Times, gin for the rest. Oh, I hate gin. I tried gin for the first time in college, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't drink it. It was the absolute worst. Like, I mean, I can handle a lot of different types of alcohol, whether they're good or bad, but gin was just one that I couldn't do. I couldn't do it. Do you like gin?
My complexion is too light for gin.
That's really racist, Moss.
I don't have the... I'm not built for it. Some people are built for it. I'm not built for it.
Why is Cyborg yelling? I know. It was loud. Mad Dog 2020, LOL. Snoop corrupted the youth with gin, says Sean Hart. Yeah, Jin is not my favorite. Yeah, it's not great.
Super chat.
Joe Leonard.
Up for a pie at Frank Pepe's after Bellator 1026?
At Frank Pepe's?
What?
Up for a pie at Frank Pepe's?
Where's Frank Pepe's?
I have no idea. Alex always says Jin tastes like a fresh cup of ass.
Oh. Yeah, I'm not a gym fan either. This Friday, what's going down at the Paramount Theater, Jessie?
Triton Bites.
Who's doing the play-by-play?
We are.
That's right. That's right, motherfuckers. We're going to bring Triton Fights back again on the MMA holes. We're going to fuck up the play-by-play. Yeah, yeah! We'll see you there.
Snarf is trying to reach out.
Snarf?
Yeah. On you.
You want to play Fortnite?
Is that what he's reaching out about?
Yeah, let's fucking do it.
That's not what he's reaching out about.
Oh, he knows. He knows what's up.
Yes.
No, it's not.
Super chat.
Super chat. Batgirl.
Moss likes proper no. 12 Irish whiskey.
That's right. He does. He's a big fan of the proper 12. Actually, I
thought what? I said. Hold on.
Batgirl.
I'm a huge fan of proper 12. Proper 12 for a $25 bottle of whiskey is not horrible. But remember, it's a $25 bottle of whiskey. I like Proper 12, and I can't believe I'm going to say this. I actually like it better than Jameson's. But Jameson's cheap.
Oh,
Jameson's cheap too. I don't think Jameson's that good. I don't. But I'm not a regular whiskey guy. I like Scotch whiskey. That's the way.
Scotch whiskey's great.
That's my favorite.
Yeah.
But I don't hate Proper 12, but it's not like it's cheap. Gets you to the point, I guess.
Lee W, I got the squirrels that you got me, and they should be coming tomorrow.
Squirrels.
Super chat.
Conor Hernandez.
Weidman or Reyes? Askren or Maya? Joanna? Waterson?
Ooh. JJ? Oh, man. Maya?
Nah, Maya's falling out of his prime.
JJ? What?
Yeah, he's falling out.
Maya's look pretty damn good as of late, considering.
I don't know. Askren, he's good.
JJ, Maya. Man. I'm chewing. I want Weidman to win. So do not take my pick seriously for Weidman over
you have
on Reyes.
biased picks.
Very biased. Very.
PBR streaking.
Very, very biased.
Best Irish whiskey, Redbreast, 12 years.
You know what? I was reading up that any Scotch whiskey that was 12 years is usually a pretty good Scotch to drink.
No, it's the cheapest.
No, as far as
10
flavor.
is.
Like if
You
you're
know what
looking
the
for a
years are, right?
smoky 12-year casked Scotch whiskey.
That's bullshit. Because it's just how many years it's been whatever fermented or whatever the fuck it's called. So that doesn't mean it's going to taste the best. It's going to taste the cheapest.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But the double black is pretty good for a 12, right?
Yes.
We got Batgirl.
Super chat.
I only remembered it after watching your stream of the presser between KHABIB and Conor. My YouTube said to watch it, so I did. It was great, by the way.
If it tells you to do it, you do it. Thanks, Batgirl.
I saw Batgirl's a Giants fan too.
Yes.
Really cool.
Smart Bat.
Well, that's my assumption. I don't know for sure, but based off of some tweets, I'm assuming Batgirl is a Giants fan.
The New York Giants are pretty fucked this Thursday.
You can't stop the Siberian Express. Choo-choo, motherfuckers.
They beat
Kenneth
the Pats.
Smith.
Whoa.
I got Reyes beating Weidman, Maya beating Askren, Joanna beating Waterson. Easy.
Yeah. If I had to tell you where to place the money, it would have to be in Dominic Reyes' favor. He's been on a roll. But I have this weird fantasy of Chris Weidman somehow digging in to the vintage Weidman and getting it done, and I don't believe in it. So if Weidman wins that fight, I'll be pretty amped up. If he doesn't, I'll be, yeah. Who you picking in that fight? It's fight briefing's not for a while.
Yeah, I like to wait for fight briefings before making picks.
Oh, I'm gonna have wine.
Okay.
We're gonna have a wine party. What is this, Tuesday night? Tuesday night wine party? You want to have a Tuesday night wine party?
Yeah, but I mean, we don't really have much left, so
Well,
be sparing.
I have my wine. I don't know what you're talking about.
There is no designated wine.
You don't like my wine.
I never said that. I swear to God, this guy, like, he makes me want to kill myself sometimes. Like, I try to be so sweet to him, but sometimes. But it is what it is. It's what comes with the territory of being with a man who is completely shot out of a cannon. Connor Nana says 50 likes. I know, Sean Hart. Suicide Slack. Always keep your place fully stocked with alcohol. That's what I try to tell him all the time, but I usually do that, and about a day later he starts calling me an alcoholic. JBH, I posed a pic of the wine in the Discord. Get you a bottle. All right. I'll look at it right now, Blood.
Excuse me, miss.
Yeah?
What did you do to all this wine? I had one glass.
This was from Fight Night. This was from you, and this was from the last 2 days.
Me was one glass.
Mm-hmm.
You dipped into Spanish wine, didn't you?
Yeah, I had some yesterday.
Some.
I had a
There's like a
glass of
shot
wine.
left. You have a drinking problem.
Yes, I do.
What the fuck?
You know why?
Oh my God.
Because of you.
You don't even save me any wine.
There's two. What are you talking about? There's another jug in there that you can drink. I did enjoy it. Zoltan. But that's what I get to live with. I can't have a glass of wine or a glass of whiskey or anything without him calling me an alcoholic. I did call it. Thank you, John Hart. Yeah. It is what it is. I'm so used to him saying it by now that I might as well be, right?
You can't stop the Siberian Express. Choo-choo, motherfuckers.
LOL JBH is awesome, haha.
Thanks, Kenneth Smith. I try. Don't blame. Oh, that's what he's good at. That's one of the only things he's good at is blaming. He needs to have a person responsible for everything. If something goes wrong, someone must be held responsible. Yeah.
All right.
I know. I'm gonna start buying wine and just hiding it from him. Like I said, I might as well be, with as much as he likes to throw it in my face. I might as well be an alcoholic.
I'm allowed to have 2 glasses. She's allowed to have 14.
I'm allowed to have however much I want because you don't control me, and you make me need to drink.
It's the other way around. But cheers to the MMA holes. We'll have a nice Tuesday night toast. A Tuesday night toast to the holes. Jess, would you like to toast? Miss breathes heavy a lot. There's Vlad put the Mad Dogs in the Discord. There's the Mad Dog. Should we show it? Hold on. That wine is good. It's like, that's dessert. You don't need Cold Stone. Yeah, Vlad, we'll give you a taste. We usually don't let intruders into our Discord, right, Jess? It's a very sacred place. But tonight, it's a special night. They're hanging with us. What is this? What the hell is this? What is all this? The book. I have no idea. I tried to get into the Discord and there's like this pop up. And the fuck? Any idea, Jess? How do I get? Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, so here's the Mad Dog. Mocking the Mad Dog. Whew. Mad Dog 2020.
Very cheap wine, Lee. The bigger jug is 15 and the smaller jug was 10. Cheap wine.
Yeah, we're not.
Which is why I don't know why he's complaining about it.
Well, listen. It's $9.99. This is from Spain. Had the fruits were grown in Spain. Spain fruit. It's pretty good wine, though, right? You have to admit.
It is.
The best. Only the best with Jessie. We love you guys. This is Gregor. And there's a Gregor in the chat. We love you, Gregor. Gregor Gillespie versus Kevin Lee at MSG. Ooh, that's a saucy fight, Jessie.
Mm.
You like it? You like a fight?
I do. Yeah, I do.
Let's see. Let me put it here. Where is it? There it is. Got to start off the main card. I like that. 244. tell you, there's a lot of names on it. On that 244. And then you got the BMF up top. But damn. That's a saucy card.
You know you're drinking the wrong wine, by the way.
What wine am I drinking?
The jug that you brought me was mine.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah, it is good.
Wait, I got the big jug. What are you talking about?
No, you didn't, Moss.
This is the wine that I got you.
No.
Yeah, that's the wine I bought you.
No,
oh, so you got the smaller jug of the wine I bought you?
The smaller jug is the biggest jug of the wine that you got.
Oh, so they didn't have the big one again?
That is the biggest one.
No, it was a big-ass jug.
No.
I think the wine's affecting her brain, but it's all right. I forgive you. I forgive you, Jessie. How dare you? How dare you doubt me? So wait, are they on the prelims or on the main card? How's this working? It just says fight card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you mean to tell me this is on the prelims? Where are they putting this thing? Let's look over here. Connor, you here? There he is.
My foot was up a balloon.
Thanks, Connor. UFC 244. Who's on the main card? We'll see if Tapology knows. Because UFC.com don't know. So Thompson, Luque, Walker, Anderson, Lewis, Ivanov, Till, Gastelum, Comey, Masvidal, Diaz. So you mean to tell me the Gift and Lee are in the prelims? The fuck? Over here it has them like the second fight on the card. That can't be right. No. So what's the deal? What's the order? Chukagian versus Maya cannot be that high. Good versus Renkuntor. Dawudu Ars. Arlovsky. So what the fuck? Who? I guess Lee Gillespie. How's Lee Gillespie? You got two guys that are ranked. How they not on the main card? That's weird. Does it matter, Jess? It doesn't matter. What's going on, Pussface? You got your ice cream? What's going on?
Yes.
You're so annoying.
All right. Well, just trying to have a good
Fuck the
time.
meth belt. It's starting to make me dislike one of my fab fighters. Pouting face.
Which one, Maz or Diaz? Which one? What do you think? Is it going to be Masvidal or Diaz, Jesse? Which is one of his favorite fighters?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I would think Diaz because he's been around longer.
Could be. Yeah, they say this is going to be a one-off. I don't buy it. I really don't. The card itself's going to be fun. It's just kind of bullshit, that BMF thing. I'm dreading it. You looking forward to it, Jess? As it gets closer? Or is Diaz?
I don't know. Maybe when it gets closer, I'll probably be more excited for it.
All right. Kenshiro wants to know if we're going to do a meetup at MSG. Yeah, man.
Why
Let's
do
go.
you care? You never even go.
Well, in fairness, the last time we got together, we broke out the shopping cart. He was there.
The last time we did a meetup, he wasn't there.
The last time we did anything like that, we broke out the shopping cart at Brooklyn. He was there. The only problem with MSG is it's tough to stream over there. The reception's not good. The Wi-Fi, the data's not good over there. But we should do it. I say we go for it. What do you say? Jessie doesn't want to meet any of you. I'm going to be totally honest. She has no interest. She had enough.
No, I like you guys from this side of the screen.
If
I
it
love
was up
you
to
guys.
me.
You guys are like my family from this side, but in person, I just want to evacuate the dance floor.
Yeah, she doesn't. She really doesn't.
Abandon ship.
Anytime I'm like, hey, we're going to be here. And she's like, I'll talk to you later.
That's about it. Yeah.
I'll talk to you later.
No, that's pretty good. That's about right.
And I'm like, who cares? We're in a crowd of people. Who gives a shit? But that's just me. She doesn't want DB getting her high again. Yeah, you didn't smoke any DB stuff. We had a contact high from DB. All right, don't bring her. Should I go alone?
Well, that's
You
kind
could
of
be.
fucked
We
up.
could put you in a bubble. Well, I used to go alone before.
When
Just show up and just be like, who cares?
you know what? I'm not gonna. I know you. I'm not gonna delve into
Oh
it.
no.
No, I know what you're doing. I'm not doing it.
I'm your fearless leader, Jesse. I'm the
You're
fearless
not
leader.
my leader.
Oh my God. She's such a. Why are you such a buzzkill? What's the deal with that?
I said I wasn't going to delve into it.
I know, but why are you a buzzkill though?
I'm not. I'm just.
Why not
having a
meet the people?
conversation with you.
You don't like them?
I'm not
You
doing
scared
that.
of them? I don't blame you for being scared of them.
Okay.
Need me to stab you in the face?
That's what I think, Moss.
Like, oh, I'm a big fan. Gonna shank you. Keep her in the car. But if JBH, hold on. If you ever end up in Australia, you're staying here with me, Paul, and Moss 100, says Sean Hart. So you can stay with Sean Hart and the
I'll
birds.
stay with you and Paul. We can leave Moss behind.
Sounds like a gangbang without me.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Might be time for the hands. Should I hit her? Is it too early? Do I slap you now?
You
or
really think that's funny?
It's a joke. Like the other day, I said I was gonna bash her head in, right? And like, there's no way I would bash her head in. I can't even kill. Like she sees me quarantine bugs, and I slide a paper underneath it, and I free the bug. If the bug cooperates, it leaves free. It leaves the house free. The only way I'll murder a bug is if the bug doesn't cooperate. And most of the time, the bugs are safe, right? So I free bugs. If I can't fucking squash an ant, why in the world would I squash you?
I could think of a few reasons, but you don't want to go.
Oh, she is so... What is wrong with you? Why are you so angry?
You asked. I'm just answering.
I know, but you're just so angry.
No, I'm fine.
There's no reason. Does the wine have anger juice? Is there anger spray in your wine?
No,
It's
but
when-
you're just a big antagonist, and sometimes it's difficult to deal with you.
No. Close the fist? No, I'll start with the open hand. And I'll come in the other. Hello, Knuckles! And if she's still up, if she's still on her feet, that's when I close them up. But I'll do the quick one. Like that. I won't follow through with it. I'll just go. No?
Okay.
All right. Piece her up. What if I hit you in an elbow? Yeah. Slap her pussy. I don't think hitting her is going to work. Alcoholics get angry. Call Alfredo. I should call Alfredo. I forgot about Alfredo. We've been hiding him. Anyway. Yeah, so meetups are tricky. They're tricky. They're a tricky thing to do.
You can't stop this being
True
expressed.
Grits.
Choo-choo, motherfuckers.
True Grit says...
Question of all, what was your favorite athlete growing up? Mine is seen as unusual. Kenny Dango. He was the definition of true grit. And yeah, I don't want to meet any of you people. My friends are troublesome enough.
Yeah, the community is pretty weird. See, I look at it this way. Thank you, True Grit. I'm going to answer the second part, and then we'll go into the first. What was the second part? Hold on, let me look at it. Oh, okay. Yeah, so in the beginning, the community was a lot weirder, I think. It was a tighter community, a lot weirder. Like, we have a weird bunch now, but there were some real creeps in the beginning. Now, I don't think we have as many creeps. Now, weirdos, yes, but we're weirdos. But I don't think we have as many creeps. Do you think so?
Yes, I do.
You do? She does. All right. We should have, in theory, more creeps because we have more subscribers. But I don't see it as much, so I'm just like, whatever. Now, the first part, hero athlete growing up, had a couple. I had a defenseman named James Patrick. He was my hero. I had a James Patrick jersey. I would go to the Rangers games with his jersey on, and they would make fun of me. The fans would make fun of me because they're like, why the fuck do you have a James Patrick jersey? Also, Isaiah Thomas on the Pistons, their point guard, hero of mine, and Gary Carter. Those are the big three I can think of. Like when I was the youngest, Gary Carter, the catcher for the Mets. Did you ever have any heroes of sports heroes growing up?
No.
No?
No.
What about like television heroes?
No.
What about Mario Cantone from Steampipe Alley?
No.
Mr. Rogers?
No.
Hitler?
I don't need to look up to people.
Well, you looked up to your dad. That's the answer, right? Or your mom? You should say your mom, right?
I never really looked up to either of my parents. There's things that I adopted from my parents, but I never really looked up to people. Like,
what?
I don't need to do that.
Every kid looks up to something.
Not every kid, apparently.
Or someone, I should say. Wait, so as a kid, there was no one you looked up. You didn't look up to your brothers? Your brothers were older than you? You didn't inspire to be like your brothers?
No, I did a lot of things they did. Like I got into sports and stuff like that, but I mean...
Oh, LT. Forgot about him. Good. LT was a big one. I forgot about LT. How did I forget him? Good. But no one? No. How? Like, you didn't have to, if you weren't into sports, that's fine. But how did you not have?
I was into sports.
What a movie star or something? You didn't have, or a TV star or something?
No.
Fucking Gandhi or I don't know.
No.
That's so crazy. I think everyone. Oh, Bruce Lee's everyone's hero. I mean, everyone has someone as a kid, like that you looked up to, and you daydreamed that you were that person or like that person. No.
No, I can't say I ever did that.
Well, that explains a lot. It explains a lot.
What does that explain?
I guess you looked up to yourself. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
you looked up to
strong people do. They don't need to look up to other people. They can be themselves and not give a fuck.
You are
figure themselves.
You are an interesting person, also a difficult person, because there's no possible. If I asked your parents, who did Jessie look up to? I guarantee you, but when she was a kid, she used to always look up to this thing or that person or what. No, they would never say that.
No, they would never say I looked up to someone. They would probably say like she was into this or into that, but they would never say I looked up to anybody. They wouldn't lie about that.
And you never looked up to your parents?
They would have told you when you met them.
You never aspired to be like, hey, you know what? You've always said that your parents had a great relationship, and you would be like, oh, I aspired to have a relationship like that. I always
aspired to have a relationship like that, but I never looked up to my parents individually as people. Like, they're great people. I mean. You
look up to God? You were religious, right? You believe in God?
When you look up to someone, you aspire to be like them. You can't aspire to be like God. God is.
Look up to the sky. What about you became vegan, right? What asshole got you into that?
Me.
Like, you got to look up to someone. Be like, I want to do that. What person? I mean, there has to be some person that got you into wanting to be vegan.
I got me into wanting to be vegan.
Where did you learn how to be vegan? Like, where did you learn that?
I just started studying animals and shit like that, and I started seeing what it was doing to the planet and what it was doing to your body, and I just decided to become vegan. I don't know. And
this godforsaken show. It's crazy. I tell you what, it is. Is it narcissism? Is that what it is? Because it does sound like it. You actually sound like I'm narcissistic. I
never said I looked up to myself.
But what I'm saying is,
a narcissist would look up to themselves.
Yeah, but do you hear what you're saying?
Like, that I didn't need to look up to.
I didn't need to look up to anybody. I did me. Like, that's narcissistic, no?
No, that's just being mentally strong.
Or ill.
Okay, so I was mentally ill.
All right.
If that suits you, then whatever.
It's wild. Any questions for Jessie? Let's tap into that head a little bit. I mean, I feel that it's like a weird, self-defense mechanism, not saying you looked like when you were a kid, you had to like cartoons and shit like that or be into something.
I was into a lot of things.
Yeah.
But there was no one person that I looked up to that I wanted to be like.
What about character or a superhero or fucking Dora the Explorer or some shit?
I didn't watch movies and TV until I met you. I never had the patience to sit down and watch that shit.
How about Marlboro, the Marlboro Man? Did you look up to?
I have no idea who that is.
All right, forget it. All right. So Jessie didn't look up to anybody. I looked up to a bunch of people when I was a kid. And growing up, Howard Stern. Even to this day, we listen to Howard Stern. Do you find him inspiring listening to, because you listen to him on a regular. You don't find him inspiring?
Not in the least.
You don't find Howard Stern inspiring?
No, I find him funny sometimes. And I find his interviews entertaining, which is why I listen to him. But
do you get worried that every great personality, athlete, or anything has an inspiration?
They never say. Are you interviewing me?
No, but I'm fascinated by this.
You keep asking me a million questions.
They all say, "Hey, this band inspired me," or "this person inspired me," or these are the things that I followed when I grew up, and I wanted to carve my own path. Like, they always want to carve their own path, but they always have someone that inspired them.
No,
how is it possible to not be inspired by anybody?
Because I feel like if it was a certain genre of something, then I would watch everybody. It wouldn't be one specific person who did that for me. Like if it was comedy, like when I got into comedy.
Yeah, what about that?
I watched everybody in comedy. I didn't watch one person and be like, oh, I want to be like that comedian. I watched everybody.
But there had to be comedians that you loved. Choo-choo, Manny C.
I don't blame JBH for not wanting to meet most of the folks in the chat room. By the looks of what is written in the chat room, it would not surprise me if most of the folks here had rabies. BTW is not a star, but UFC is grasping at straws for a star.
You know what? I agree with everything he said, Manny C, over there, especially the last part, because they are really pushing for it. They want Izzy to be that star, and he is not a star right yet, but he is on the cusp of being this molded, I don't know. It's like a science experiment what they're doing to it. Kind of like what they were going to do with the Francis Ngannou experience, but that didn't work out. But it still has a chance to work out again. But Izzy, undefeated, has the style, has the tongue, you know, has everything about him. They let him do the dancing and all that stuff. He's charismatic. You got to think that the UFC is like, please, we need someone. We need someone. Because Khabib is a big star, but he just doesn't have that it factor, right? He has the following. He doesn't have that it factor. This last stylebender could possibly have that it factor. But it's not there yet, right? But the UFC is pushing that shit. Yes. I agree with Manny C. Never be a star with his personality. So Pooful doesn't think it's ever going to happen. Have 450K, why not?
No, Sean Hart, that is not the case. He says you looked up to Moss in a way to leave your family to move to New York and do this, right? No.
She used to say she looked up to me. That has gone. That ship has sailed. In the beginning, she would say, you know, you're the only person I've ever looked up to. That's what she used to say to me. And now she loathes me because I drink her wine and I ask her questions on it.
Because I'm not going to tell you what. It's not because you drink my wine.
I'm kidding. That's a joke. See, those are jokes, though. I'm not even, like, that's not even serious. So you took that as serious.
Well.
You know I'm fucking horsing around, right? Yeah, I can't. Apparently not. So, yeah, she doesn't look up to anyone. Do you look up, maybe you look up to Batgirl. How about Batgirl? She's inspiring. Seems like a nice girl.
You know what? You're right. Batgirl is a very inspiring person.
I look up to Batgirl, too. Batgirl and Michael Anzalone should get together and have a baby. That's what I think. Okay. I want them to have a baby together, like a baby bat.
Okay.
A Batsalone.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
I think that's a great idea, Moss.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That'd be the first like MMA holes love, like chat love. What do you think? Batsalone. No.
I'm in.
Right now, Batgirl's like, Michael Ansalone's like, get out of here. Anyway. Do you think we'll ever find love in the MMA holes community? Like two people will unite?
I hope that happens.
Yeah, you think so? There's not many women, though.
I would love to hear a success story.
You guys think you're going to find someone in the chat? Like any of the single male or female participants? She leaves in 3-2.
I'm not that weak.
Oh, God.
I'm not pissed. I'm just tired, guys.
What about Julia Roberts? Did you ever look up to Julia Roberts, the pretty woman? She was a hooker. And then...
Totally. Yep, 100%. I looked up to Julia Roberts.
The first MMA holes baby would look like Beetlejuice. Maybe. It's possible. I could see that. Drunk Savage is unlovable. Like Drunk Savage, right? We need to find him a nice girl.
Mark Wallace, is that what your woman did to you?
Mark Wallace? What?
He keeps making comments about how I'm going to leave, and he sees me leaving. He sees me on the next flight out. But the way he's talking sounds like someone actually did that to him.
Oh, shit. Oh, listen. The poor guy is just...
The poor guy has been on my ass all fucking night.
What's his name?
Mark Wallace.
Well, Mark Wallace. You're on her radar now. You got her attention.
Nobody's on my radar.
She's going to fucking take you out.
They're all on my radar.
Why? Why are they all on your radar?
Everybody's on my radar.
What do they do?
Because I trust no one. Not even you, Moss.
How did you bypass the school shooter thing? Like, I would have thought you would have been a school shooter.
I probably would have been if I stayed in any longer, yeah.
What like did you ever think about, hey, I really want to take
one time when I was
out?
When I was a freshman.
Oh, here we go. This is going to get good.
I thought I was in the middle of math class. It was an algebra class. And I was just so fed up with everything, with my whole life.
Like, oh my God, they're trying to teach me something.
To kill myself.
But why are you fed up with life?
And I actually sat there and daydreamed getting up and throwing my desk across the room, like picking it up and throwing it across the room and beating the shit out of everybody in there and throwing all their desks across the room and just destroying the place and leaving. Where is
this anger coming from? Did you ever wonder? And this is a freshman in high school?
I was a freshman in high school.
But you're tall, right? You're 5'7".
Yeah.
When did you hit 5'7"? How old are you?
No, I didn't like skyrocket. I slowly.
Oh, you slowly got.
Slowly grew, yeah.
Grammar school, like 8th grade, like
Guys,
going into freshman year, I
skyrocket.
shot up to 5'9" and I never grew. So I was the tallest kid in grammar school, and then all of a sudden everyone just started bypassing me.
Yeah, no, boys usually skyrocket. Girls usually you'll see them just slowly.
Because I'm picturing you in freshman year like Howard Stern, like all lanky and long.
Nah,
like, hey guys.
I was actually pretty short.
Oh, all right.
I was actually pretty short in my class.
So what were you upset about?
I don't know.
You in math? You're like, I don't like math. I want to fling my desk.
I was sitting in math class. I had a lot of frustrations, and I had no reason to be frustrated. I was just being an asshole, and
Did you ever wonder, like, in hindsight, looking back, like, what was the reasoning? Did you ever try to, like, attack that part of your life and be like, hey, what was the reason for that?
No, I don't want to know.
Why?
Because I like the way I am.
Well, she is definitely narcissistic. There is no doubt. You're either bipolar or narcissistic. So I would go with narcissistic. It sounds better.
No, you think bipolar.
No,
you
either
don't
one or
think
the other, though. If you think about it. Like, I am fully aware that I'm narcissistic.
Listen,
it's there.
You can give me anything, any name in the book. Give me any mental illness in the book. I really don't care.
Well, narcissism's not an illness.
Well, it is.
It's selfishness.
It is. But regardless, what am I going to do? Get upset because you're saying that I'm mentally ill? I already know, like, I have problems. So what the fuck? What are you going to do about it by calling me that? It's not going to do anything. I already know.
So these sticks and stones will break your bones. Names will never hurt you.
No, there's like certain things that you say that bother me.
Well, honestly, I chew the wrong way and you're bothered. So I mean, it's not like,
well, because I hate the sound of chewing. I think it's disgusting.
So if you think about it, if you really break it down, it's not even what a person says, whether it's someone you're with or not. It's their existence annoys you.
No, I love everything about you except for the way you chew.
And everything else that I say to piss you off. But if you think about it,
when you intentionally antagonize me, I want to punch you in the fucking throat.
Did you ever think that there's no intentional antagonist?
No, you are an intentional antagonist. You are.
Hold on. But did you ever think that we're just having fun?
I'm not talking about that.
And you missed the fun train?
You, Moss.
Okay.
Sometimes I want to throat punch you.
Like, I'm a saint, for God's sakes. Yeah. Okay.
I don't mean to beat a dead horse, but Jessie, we have seen you eat burgers and cheese and other things that aren't vegan. But if you are, it's all good. I'm just saying we've seen you eating animal flesh.
Yeah, it's true.
Also sounds like you were almost trench coat mafia.
I'm not vegan.
She's not anymore, no.
No, I was vegan for 8 years. I was vegan starting in high school and then shortly after I got out of college. And then this idiot had me eating chicken. Shortly thereafter.
Whopper.
Oh, a Whopper. Yeah, it was a Whopper. And then I was never vegan again after that.
She came over here to New York. Look at my belly looking good tonight. It's looking good. Look at that belly. It's like it's supposed to go down, but it's just like it's going over. With a little titty action over here. It's hot. I should just stay like this.
Yeah.
Hey. Oh, it's fucking terrible. I gotta sit up straight. It's still a belly. She comes over here like a hungry chihuahua. And I fucking throw a Whopper in her face because I'm quite the gentleman. And she scarfs it down the quickest you could ever see anyone scarf it down. I'm like, I thought you weren't a meat person. And she's like, I am now.
That's not how it occurred.
Yeah.
Nope. That's not how it happened.
So, better food in New York. It's true. I've been to Arizona. And it is the truth. It's
Although
the truth.
I was much happier when I was vegan. That is true.
I think you were never happy.
I think when I was eating cleaner, I was very happy.
I think this. I think you are a Taurus and you're miserable.
You can't stop
Donation.
Siberian Express. Choo-choo, motherfuckers.
It's Vladimir.
Watched the New Zealand mosque shooting video with a bunch of people from my office. They all looked completely horrified as they saw what looked like a scene from a Call of Duty game. Meanwhile, I sat there and thought to myself, that looks like a lot fun.
Wait, hold on. Oh, you watched the video. I'm like, wait, hold on. This happened in your office? What? You watched the video. He said, that looks like a lot of fun. Yeah, so Vlad's basically saying that he can understand it. Like, you can put yourself in their mind, right, when they lose their shit. Have you ever looked at a shooting and said, hey, that's a good time?
No.
No?
No, I can't say I have. Nope.
You're fascinating. We know when Moss is joking, JBH, don't worry. He's showing heart. That's right. Yeah, my life is a joke.
I'm not worried. Trust me.
My life is a joke. Everything about it, like the ridiculousness, even the ups and downs. Like, there are even times when we fight, or I'll fight with something else, or I'll be pissed off about something. I'll find myself like an hour later just laughing. Like, what? Why? Like, I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck? Like, there have been times where we've been in a heated argument, and she'll hear me laughing in the other room. Because I'm like, what is going on?
That pisses me off.
And she gets mad, but I'm laughing because I'm like, this is retarded. Like
I want to rip his nutsack off every time I hear him laughing in the middle of an argument.
Oh, RX says he looks up to us. Look at that. Relationship goals. What not to do in a relationship. RX, you're awesome. RX. It's a conversation probably not for RX.
Yeah.
RX, do not shoot up a school,
After
please.
I just got done saying, I want to rip your nuts off.
RX, do not shoot up a school. I beg you, son, do not shoot up a school. Don't do that. But fucking laugh, man. Like that's how I look at it. Even when I'm the most pissed off, like sometimes I've gotten so mad. I've been so mad before that I would start giggling, and I'm like, what am I doing? What am I doing? It's so stupid. You ever look back at something, like you ever get so mad at something and then look back and be like, oh my God, that was so dumb.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
And like, why the hell?
Yeah, but then I say why, and then I say, how can I fix that? And then I try to fix it the next time. And then the next time when I try to fix it, usually I find that my way to fix it is by being submissive. And I hate being submissive. I hate it. I can't stand it. If I feel like someone else has the upper hand or is controlling me, I want to kill myself. I want to fucking destroy everything. So I try to fix it by being submissive, and it just makes it 10 times worse. We
should have put this gaming therapy again. We should have retitled the stream. RX said something there. He said, okay, Dad, I won't shoot up a school or something like that. I'm paraphrasing. I saw it pop up. It's something about Dad, I want to shoot up a school. So thank you, RX. I appreciate you listening to me. I only give you good advice. But that was horrible what you just said there. Like, I hope you realize that.
Why? That I hate being submissive?
No, well, yeah. I mean, listen, I am the type of person that likes control in situations. I do like it, like, in a certain fashion, in a certain manner. But I do understand at the same time that, listen, you got to pick and choose your battles. I get it, right? And sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm wrong. It is what it is. You fucking move on. But it's a game. Like, Jessie has the game where it has to be in a certain fashion. If she does take a step back and let the other person, eat that certain thing or do that certain thing, it's like, no, that's not how it's supposed to be. And then the thing goes off in your head where you want to fucking murder the person. You're like Jigsaw. It's like Saw.
I used to tell my parents when I was younger, because they would always say, how parents always do the, when you get older and meet that special someone, you'll know what we're talking about thing. Have you ever had that happen to you? Or like if there's something happens.
I'm sure I did. I don't remember.
Yeah,
that.
like they just make that like dismissive comment, like, you'll get it one day when you.
Oh yeah, I got that. Yeah.
So, I always used to tell them whenever they would say something like that, I would always say, I'm never gonna get into a relationship. I hate commitment. I have trust issues, and most of all, I do not like to compromise with other people.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Yeah. Why don't you compromise? What's that about?
If I knew, I would fix it. Listen, I'm well aware I have a lot of problems. I am well aware of my flaws, and I've tried to fix them before. But if I knew what caused them, they would be fixed already. It's not like they just exist because I don't want to fix them.
You have a very small face.
Thank you.
It's cute though. It's a cute face. It's really tiny. My head's so big. I'm looking at your face. I'm like, I wish my face was that small. That's what I'm looking at. As you're telling me the story, like your face is just getting smaller, and I'm like, it's such a tiny little face.
How much wine have you drank?
In my head, my face is so big. Like, look at this. Check this out.
Why do you manhandle me? That's another thing I hate. I don't like being manhandled.
My head is so fucking big, and she's got this little fucking walnut. And as she's talking to me, her face is just shrinking. All right, finish your thought.
Anyways. Yeah. Nobody cares. Why am I even talking about this? Nobody gives a fuck.
Because this is a therapy session.
This is not therapy.
This community right here, we have 83 therapists, okay? They're all certified therapists inside the chat. They are here to listen to what you have to say, Jessie. And if you have to get something out and put it on the table and put it in front of your therapist, these people are here. Hit me with the ones in the chat if you're the therapist tonight.
I'm done. I'm not going to keep doing this. This is stupid. I'm not going to keep telling everybody how miserable I am. Like, stop.
You just got to tell her face is little, and she'll snap out of it. See, look. Turkey Bag, Sean Hart, Pulse, they're all your therapists.
Yeah, he is bullying me, but that's what he does on a daily basis. And then he gets offended when I tell him that he's bullying me.
Moss don't sleep. JBH will murder you tonight, says RX. You Poofle's your therapist. Chris, his best compliment, Jessie, you got a really small face. But you don't want, if you're a woman, you don't want a big face, right?
But no woman wants to be, wants for their man to make a comment about their physical appearance like that. Like, what woman wants that? I live with that daily. There's always something he's saying about me.
Look, Sean Hart saying talks.
It's almost like he's trying to keep me humble. He tells me all these horrible things.
See where your mind goes?
You have a really small face. Who does that?
Yeah, but what it's called is it's trying to snap you out of his zone and just have a little fun with you. Like, it's not really it's not an insult. Your face is little. You have a little face. Okay. If you had a big if I go like this, Jess, You got a really big face. That's way worse, right? Your face is like a stop sign. If I said that to you, then you'd be like, oh, fuck. You just called me a fucking car's going to stop at my face? That would be, what was that, a laugh? Oh my God, how dare you?
Because the stop sign.
Yeah, it looks like a fucking stop sign.
Yeah, that was funny.
See, that's worse, though, no?
Well, the stop sign comment was funny.
Yeah. All right, talk to Sean. See, Vlad wants you to talk to Sean. Sean's here for you. He's all the way from Australia. He's hanging with us. He wants to know what's up. He wants to talk to you.
Oh my
Talk
God.
to Sean.
No.
It's my turn to sip, not yours. Poor girl, get some sleep. You tired?
I am a little bit, but not enough to go to sleep right now. No.
Let's talk to Sean. Why are you so angry? Where's his anger come from?
I'm actually not angry right now.
No, I'm not talking about now. I'm talking about when you were about to throw the desk across your classroom for no reason at all.
You know, when I was like 8 or 9, I was downstairs and I got in a fight with my brother in front of my mom. My mom got mad at both of us and sent us up to our rooms to clean our rooms. And she was like yelling at us, and I was so mad because she wouldn't listen to me because my brother was wrong. And she gave us both the punishment, and I was so mad. And I went upstairs. You know what I did, Moss?
What'd you do?
I grabbed my hair and yanked it out.
What?
I sat on the floor and I was screaming. I was like you know that internal scream, not like external. You know, like when you scream in your head and you're like, oh, like that, like the grunt.
Yeah.
I was doing that, and I grabbed my hair and I was pulling it so hard.
Why?
Because I was so angry.
But did you ever look back and be like, what am I doing?
Yes.
What'd your parents do?
I always think about that.
So what'd your parents do?
Even to this day, they never knew. I was upstairs in my room
I
by
thought they
myself. No, she sent me up to my room. But to this day, I look back at that and I'm like, that's when I probably should have known something was wrong with me.
Well, no, we all know. Listen, we all know there's something wrong, right?
No, but I'm saying, like, I always try to go back and I'm like, when did I really figure out something was wrong?
There is something wrong with you.
And
but
I think
fine.
it was then, when I was like 7 or 8, and I went up to my room and I was so angry I actually pulled my hair out.
This is how you got to look at it. If you could realize there's something wrong with you, right? And this is what someone sent in a DM, actually. Was it yesterday? Someone was saying, if you could admit that you're an asshole, then you kind of get it, you know? If you could admit that something's wrong with you, then you can kind of get it, and you don't have to fix yourself. You just have to understand yourself, right?
No, I fully understand myself, but you know what the problem is?
You don't look up to anybody. That's a fucking huge problem.
No, it's
You're
not.
fucking nuts. Yeah.
It's not.
You don't even look up to your parents. You were like,
in-
born. What are you, Jesus? Like, even
No.
Jesus looked up to his parents. He killed himself for his parents.
There are certain things about my parents that I love, that I like.
Talk about how much you hate your parents, though. This is what I want to know. If you don't look up to them, there's something you hate about your
I never
parents.
once said I hated my parents, and
All
I
right.
never will, because I don't hate my
But
parents.
why don't you look up to them?
I do in certain ways look up to things about them that I would pull.
You caught them having
So
sex.
If that's, I actually did once.
So that's why you don't look up to them.
That's not the case.
If you didn't see them have sex, you would look up to them. But you saw your father getting down to Porky Town.
Are you done?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm done. Okay. Commence.
No, I don't want to anymore.
Why?
You're talking about my dad getting down to Porky Town.
But you said you saw it, right?
Moss, do you think I want to relive that? Like,
Well, you weren't having sex with your dad, so how you reliving it?
I swear to God.
Anyway.
You like, sometimes you go too far. Like, sometimes you're just not funny.
Drunk Savage wants to know if you saw.
I want to stab you in the gut.
Did you see your father's penis during this encounter?
No.
Okay, so then it wasn't that bad.
No.
So it wasn't bad.
It wasn't that bad.
If you would have saw his penis, it would have been bad, right? You know, I saw my dad's penis, and I discussed it.
I know this story.
I discussed it during my brother's wedding. I made I was the first man, the best man, and I told the story about his hairy underpants, and that was the running joke throughout my speech, and my father wasn't happy. So this is something. If you're a best man, I did 2 best man speeches, and I won't watch either of them back because the whole wedding hated me for both of the speeches. So don't talk about your father's hairy underpants during a wedding speech. Just a word of advice. In case you ever thought of doing that, don't do that. Okay? One day I should play my wedding speeches on this channel so you can see the terrible terribleness of both of those experiences. Moss, did he ever make you grab it, sir? No, I took showers with him. I took showers and it was in my
Is that
face.
why you call him daddy still?
And this is another thing too. Don't take a shower with your dad. You know, don't do that. My dad was trying to show me how to take a shower, and his penis was in my face. My mom might be watching right now, so if you're watching, it's a terrible thing. His penis was in my face while we were showering, and he thinks I'm not going to remember this. And here I am in the shower.
How old were you for you to?
Well, I'm standing in
be
the
that
shower. He's
short?
telling me, "Hey, this you got to wash this. You got to wash that." And his cocky balls are in my face, and I'm like this. It's not normal. I know. Well, no, nothing wrong happened in the situation, but it was last year. I learned how to take a shower last year. My dad kept his underwear on. Now let me know in the shower. Let me know.
In the shower.
Yeah, no, it was last year. It happened, and it was. I don't like to talk about it, but I had a glass of wine.
Did he make you sing into the microphone?
Is this thing on? Dad, this is weird, Dad. Dad, where do you put the soap? Dad, Dad, this is a weird shower. Dad, Dad,
why are you opening your mouth?
Dad, why is it in my mouth? Daddy. Oh man, that was some shower, man. And for some reason, the microphone just kept on going up. Like I'm like, Dad. It's fucking weird. That was a weird.
Oh my god.
That was a weird 5 years of my life. Yeah, so don't take a shower with your son. Don't do that.
That was the point of that whole thing.
You ever take what about your mom? You ever take a shower with your mom?
No.
You ever have the beef in your face?
No. Actually, my mom.
You ever see your mom's beef?
No. No, they never did. They never did that.
Yeah, she never like gotten dressed and her tits flopped out or some shit.
My mom would sit outside of the bathtub, fully clothed,
yeah, but
and
like,
give us baths.
Okay, naked, like topless.
No. Why would she need her clothes off to show us how to take a bath? What the fuck? What are you doing?
Your mom never gave you a topless bath?
No.
What the fuck kind of mom you have?
Well,
I mean, yeah, I mean, you and your sister in the bed. Wait, hold on a second. Now, there's 4 of you. There's 2 brothers.
3 older brothers.
So she would bathe Wait, 3 older brothers. So would she bathe all 3 brothers at the same time?
No, because
Only
my
the twins together?
oldest was old enough to take showers by himself.
Okay, so he was good. He was good to go. So he had his separate sessions.
Yes, and the boys were old enough.
Oh
yeah. Give me that stank breath.
Give it to me.
Oh, give me that stank breath. Give me that stank breath.
Oh, yeah.
Give me that stank breath. Give me that stank breath. Give me that stank breath. Stank breath.
What do you got, Lee?
I wanted to get a wolf for your Halloween collection, Jessie, but I couldn't find one on the list.
Aww.
I had to get you something to remember Izzy's win. Let me know if you find one. I will get it cause I like animals. Hens of the squirrel.
That's awesome.
Say hi to the Manimal Plaza.
Okay, we'll say hi to him for you, and then let me see if I can find something like a wolf or something.
Say hi to the Manimal.
The squirrel's supposed to come tomorrow.
Thank you for that donation. That was really
you're
cool.
the best.
That's awesome. By the way, that stank breath, I do that to Jessie all the time. Like I'll be sitting on the couch.
You know what? Like,
I'm like, give me that stank breath.
I was getting ready to do laundry, and he's like, "Give me a hug," right? So I stand there, wait for him to put his shoes on, so I can give him a hug. And as he's putting his shoes on, he's like, "Give me that stank breath," and I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
She was like in that mood where it's like all business. We got to do laundry. We got to do this. We got to do that.
We had a
Then we
lot
gotta
to do
this
today, and I
we gotta
didn't
do
want
this.
you procrastinating.
I'm looking at her. I'm like, give me that stank.
This is how our
Because
normal day goes. Like I'm like, oh, we have to do this. We have to get this done. We have to get that
all
done.
business.
I have to make sure everything gets done, because if I don't, it will be full procrastination and nothing will get done. So I have to keep on top of him. And when I do, it's like, that's what I get. Give me that stank breath. And I'm like,
you got if you have a wife or a girlfriend or whoever, whatever, or if you have a boyfriend or whatever, I don't know what the situation, or husband or NH, do it to Mike. It's like, give me that stank breath. If they're in a bad mood, you'll get a smile out of them because it's so ridiculous.
but I wasn't in a bad mood. I just wanted to get shit done.
Yeah.
I have to stay on top. It's like parenting a little boy. You gotta stay on top of him.
You want more wine?
Sure, please.
It only takes about two glasses to get me on that stage, and I'm already one. So.
Because you drank it so fast.
Salad and wine, baby.
Oh my god. Yep, that's me, procrastinator. Yeah, and you have no idea. Like, I love him to death. He's the best. And I know I make a lot of comments about how he annoys me, but to be quite honest, I know I'm just fucked up. Like, it's just me. I have my own problems, and sometimes he's in the wrong place at the wrong time and ends up taking the heat of it. So I have a lot of praise to him for what he puts up with. But at the same time, it's like living with a 12-year-old little boy, you know, like, or younger than that probably. The immaturity level when it comes to getting things done is the absolute worst. But it is what it is. I mean, I still get stuff accomplished. I just have to drag him around to get it done. Now the intro of the show is over. Let's start. He's going to end up like Travis Alexander when she finally snaps. Who's Travis Alexander? Drunk bro, I miss drinking man. Erectile shark fin. JBH, don't change, please. I think it'd be a little difficult to do. That's what I was saying earlier. I think he says some of the stuff he does, like he's sarcastic the way he is, because I think he's trying to keep me humble. You know, like I really think that's what his intentions are. I think he thinks for some reason that I would be a complete dick. I don't know. Use sex as a weapon? Nah, it doesn't really work because he knows he has his hand. So it doesn't really work. Jodi Arias. Oh, Jodi Arias. Didn't she stab him like 27 times and shit like that? JBH, run now. It's all love. Yeah, I mean, listen, I see, and I was giving Mark Wallace a lot of shit in the chat. I see, like, people are always, you know, on my ass for things, but, you know, I'm well aware. I'm well aware I have problems, but at the same time, I do put up with a lot more than you guys get to see. So, but so does he, you know? It's an equal exchange. Put it that way. Moss is Moss and you are you. That's right. Hand isn't the same. I'm trying to be. JBH, talk about how you met and you guys decided to be a couple. We met over YouTube. But when we first met, and in fact, when we first were doing the show, it was all business. There was nothing going on between us. But thank you. Time eventually passed, and we got to know each other a little bit more after he had been going through his stuff in his personal life, and I'll let him explain that to you if he wants to. But at that time he was you know, alone, and we just kind of got to know each other, and I don't know, started making plans, and yeah, it was fun. He's trying to keep you humble so when your fighter picks win, he won't feel as bad. Don't trip, Jessie. The people that are most critical of you are probably the ones that have most in common. Yeah, I mean, either that or they have. I usually like to think that maybe they don't have the most in common with me. They have a girl who probably behaves the same way and they can't stand it, you know. But everybody has a different story, so it's hard to judge a book by its cover, you know. Hold on. Let's see. How long after you guys met did you have sex? That is confidential information. She's really my girl. Sure.
Put chicken in a Tupperware?
No. Yeah, if you want to.
Which one did I put in?
Just whatever smallest one you can find. How long? I already read that. He was looking for love in all the wrong places. When did Moss show you the tip? He gave you the angry inch and it was all over. Moss is rubbing his hands together when you arrived like an evil villain. Yeah, he had a plan. He had a master plan the whole time. Moss, it's called a slump buster, not a co-host. Ah, yikes. That's a little harsh. Waters or Joanna? Joanna, for sure. Same night. This came in cider. Money on Watterson. That mean less than a week. No. There was a lot of time that passed before we even got to see each other in person, because I lived in Arizona. But you know what is funny, and I always tell him this, is since we did live in two different places, I feel like that allowed two people to connect more mentally and emotionally than anything. And that's how you know. When you meet someone physically in person, the first thing you want to do is have sex with them. But when you don't have that chance to do that, you're kind of forced to get to know them on a different level, which I think is why it works.
What?
They were asking about when we met and stuff.
It was the stank breath. Fucking, she had me on her stank breath.
Yeah.
Get in it. The oven was still on.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Oh, well.
We're baking something that didn't exist.
Lee, what are you talking about? I was legal when I met him. I was 21 years old. I was 21 when I first did my show.
I met her when she was 14. 14 years old. I was like, perfect. Just what I need right now in my life is a nice 14-year-old. And I groomed her to be this. All right. I look swole. I know. Hello, baby. Hello. Thank you. We have no light on in here. We upped the camera settings, so it's a little more intimate, yet fuzzy, and we look worse because...
Oh, you gave me mine?
Yeah.
Yes.
What was I saying? Oh, yeah. We don't have, like, the beauty lights on. So this is basically the worst. This is what, if you see us in person, this is what we look like. And then when we have the pretty lights on, it looks a little bit better. A better worse. But this is, so you know, yeah.
It's bulk season.
Yeah, it's bulking season. That's right. I've been eating we have ice cream in there that we just ordered, if you're just jumping in. And we're just fucking going for it, you know? That's why I want to get out of New York. I want to go to a place where it's always hot.
No, it's cold in the winter there, too.
Yeah, but I went outside. So I met this guy.
What's it called?
The guy is like in a jacket and long pants. And here I have flip-flops and my shorts. I'm like, is that my Uber Eats you got in your hand there?
Did you say that?
No, I said it in a different accent, not that accent. And I'm like, why am I walking up to this guy? This guy must have thought I was a complete lunatic. My super small, my extra small MMA-HOLES shirt. I got to go someplace else. Mas, if you had a son, what would you name him, or would JBH name him?
We already have a name.
What?
Yeah.
What's the name?
Stanley?
Stanley Mas. I don't have any.
Actually, I told him.
I don't think about that shit.
I told him that it should be CJ for Chris Jr., but he doesn't like the idea of naming his kid after him.
Yeah, I don't want another. Do you guys have any kids named after yourself? Like, I feel like
cool.
I have an uncle. Like, I have an uncle, an aunt, and their son. They all have the same name. Like, it's bizarre.
Well, we settled on Logan. We said that was a good name.
Yeah, I like the name Logan. That's cool.
Logan's a good name.
But it's fucking weird. Like, you know, like.
You don't like Chris Jr.?
No, because if you're sitting there with your son, and then like you're like fixing some supper, and you go, "What do you want there, Chris?" And we both turn our heads like,
No, but what's
say,
cool about
Junior? You want something?
No, what's cool about your name is his name could be CJ. I had a friend named CJ, who was named after his father.
Well, I don't want my kid named CJ. How about that? You ever think about that? Cunt Junior.
It'll probably be Logan.
Well, that's bright. Logan.
Yeah.
I like that name, Logan. It's a cool name, though. It's like a badass.
I think that's one we've already
name.
settled on.
But
for a while now.
I don't. I feel like you got to fucking plant the seed before you think of a name, right? CJ's a gay name, right? What's Ken's kid's name? We don't know Ken's kid's name. Gay boy Chris, number one son. Name him after Steve Johnston. Steve is I don't know. It's like a generic name, like Chris. It's very common, but now it's not common anymore because everyone is named like after, I don't know.
Give him a nice spiritual name like the Conor Deshawn.
Victor, Victor Moss.
Oh, I like the name Victor.
Victory Moss. Victor, short for like victory, but Victor for short.
No, I like the name Victor.
Full name Victory.
Victor's badass. I had a friend named Victor back in high school, and he was a badass. Like, you don't fuck with Victor.
Victor doesn't sound like a badass name.
Yeah, he was pretty badass.
Victor. Well, he had to be because his name was Victor. He had no choice.
I liked it.
You're giving your kid no choice if his name is Victor.
I don't know.
And then you kind of call him Vic. Like, that's like such a gay name.
Nobody called him Vic. We called him Victor.
Victor's too long. So here's the deal.
It's 2 syllables.
In New York, hate to break it to you. In New York,
your name
he's not going to be Victor
is
anymore.
3 syllables.
Yeah. Chris, what? Yeah. You got to shorten it down. No matter what, in New York, you shorten everyone's name. That's how it works.
So you would call him Vic? Why don't you just call him V?
Or V, yeah, or
V
vagina. You call him vagina, whatever you want to call him. Vaggie.
So what would you shorten Logan to?
Log. Yo, what's up, L? Call him L. He's like named after a loss. How about that?
You can't. That's the thing about the name
L. Oh,
Logan.
the fucking L's here.
You can't really give him a bad name, Logan.
Yeah, every name has it.
A bad nickname.
Every name has the worst. Like I used to say, like you get Chrissy. Right?
Vic the Dick.
Vic the Dick. Log. Yo, what's up, Log? They all get it. They all have, like, every name has it.
What if you had a daughter? What would you name your daughter?
I bet you would call it Jizz, right? What's up, Jizzy?
No, I was called Jessie.
I would have called you Jizzy. If I was a kid and I was hazing
what
a girl,
I got a lot?
it would be Jizzy.
Jezebel.
Jezebel?
The biblical
Yeah, I would totally
character?
call you Jizzy. I would do it 100% if we went to school together. Like, say, if I wasn't as old as your father, right? And we went to school together. Like, and I was a little bratty kid. I'd be like, oh, Jizzy.
Moss, you would still do that.
I haven't called you Jizz.
Your brain is still
now.
there.
Michael Anzalone is a killer name. That is a killer name, like a badass name. Michael's a name that will always last. Like, that is a name that's like, it will always be fine.
I like the name Daniel.
Daniel?
I've always loved that name.
I feel a fat guy, Daniel, though. No offense to the Daniels in the chat.
What?
But I have a feeling if there is Daniels in the chat, they're fat.
No, I love the name Daniel.
So let me put it to you this way. Every Dan I know is fat.
That's because you're in New York and
we gotta
everybody
ask
in
if
New
the
York
period
is
guy is
fat.
fat. I know every Dan I know is fat.
Moss.
It's kind of wild.
Everyone in New York is fat.
It's not true.
So true.
Everyone in New York is fat.
I feel that everywhere I turn, there's a fat person.
Well, just because we went to the Giant game with two people that are a little heftier
no,
doesn't mean
that's not
everyone
what
is
I
fat.
meant.
Jesus.
Oh,
Is that true? Doesn't Dan sound like a fat guy? Is there any Dans in the chat? Dan
like-
Hooker?
I like
Yeah, he's
Daniel.
thin. Chris' name meaning is Baron Christ. Yeah, in my Scantron tests, I would always have to put Christ. I always stop because Christopher, it would just stop at Christ. And I'd be like, fitting. You know, since I am the Messiah.
Why didn't you just put X a fur?
Nah, I'm not down with that. Dan Hardy. Yeah, he is a Dan. But he looks like he was a former fat guy, Dan Hardy, right? Dan Hardy's in great shape now. Give him 10 years, fat slob. Guaranteed. Dan has a fat guy look. He's going to be fat. Guaranteed. I know a fat Dan and a fat Don. Any fat Dans in the chat? Chris and Jesse, you are not fat and you live in New York. Yeah, that's true. Well, I mean, I'm going to be there. If I keep doing what I'm doing, if I keep on my path, I will be successfully a fat man. Eventually, I'm going to give up. Eventually, it's going to come time where I will give up. About 5 years, I'd say. Jessie is fat. She is. No abs. I don't have abs. No, well, abs are for fags. Right?
Well, he does kind of have
Yeah,
abs.
but I have fur. I have fur and fat.
But he does. Like,
I have abs underneath the fat. God, Dan Celebrity. RX is a grid name?
I think he meant great name.
A great name. What do you think his name is? I mean, we should know his name, but what do you
Daniel.
think? You think imagine he's a Dan? Is there any Dans in the chat? We have 75 people still hanging. Any Dans
What if
in
you
there?
had a girl? What would you name your girl?
I don't like talking about this. I don't know why. It makes me uncomfortable. I feel like this is a chick conversation.
Are you 15?
No, I feel talking about kids' names is like a chick conversation, unless you're having a kid.
They were asking, but they asked the first time. I didn't ask.
Yeah, but I mean, we're entertaining. I
And
don't
these
know.
are men.
But
why are
isn't
you
that
acting like a 15-year-old boy? Oh, it makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, but you just brought it up now. It's not a 15-year-old boy. What
That's what-
15-year-old boy
that's
talks
what-
about kids' names?
That's what 15-year-old boys do. Like the whole immature. Oh, I can't talk about it. It makes me uncomfortable.
No, I'm saying it doesn't make me uncomfortable.
You just said it made you
Oh,
uncomfortable.
maybe I said that, but it's a weird conversation. Like I feel like it's a chick conversation. Anytime I've heard about kids' names, it's a bunch of yenses sitting around a fucking table with a name book. Like, ew, this name is nice. Let's see this name. No, who cares? Unless I was forced to put a name on a human being's, on their birth certificate, then okay, I'm in. But if I have to just bullshit about it, it's kind of a weird conversation. I'd rather talk about like being fat. Danielson from Karate Kid, I guess. Master squirming in his seat talking about naming kids. It's a chick conversation. It's like if you go to get your hair set, a bunch of ladies sitting there just yenting up. I can't do it. You can talk about it though. I just don't have really much of an input. Lilith Death Star. Would you support your kid if she wanted to do MMA as a career? Well, that's a good question. Would I support him? I guess I would. I think I would, because once they get to that stage, you want your kid to learn self-defense and all that stuff. And it would be kind of cool to have like your kid watching with you. The problem is if I had a girl, it might be a problem. I think a chick would be a problem. If I had a son, I think it's kind of badass. Would you have a problem with it?
I thought you didn't want to talk about this stuff anymore, Moss.
What does this have to do with naming kids?
This has to do with your theoretical child.
What? I'm talking about naming kids. That's a girl conversation. If your kid wants to be an MMA fighter, that's a good question. Just putting some thought to it. You looking at throwing a desk across the classroom right now? What's going on?
You can't stop the Siberian Express. Choo-choo, motherfuckers.
We have Vladimir with a donation there.
Careful how you name your children. My co-worker just had a baby and let his wife name their daughter Lexani Star. She's either going to be a hooker or a stripper. Who names their daughter after a luxury brand of wheels.
See, there you go. I believe in that, though. I believe if you name your kid a certain thing, and I think that might be another reason why I don't like talking about it. Because I feel like you destine your kid to either be on the pole or be fat. Like, I feel like you can name your kid a fat name, and then your kid's stuck overweight. So I don't like to talk about it. Hilarious. I saw in the chat, oh, here we go again. You're good, though, right?
Oh, here we go again with what?
I saw it in the chat. I was like...
Does that surprise you that you saw it in the chat?
So what about it is a good question, though. Would you answer that question? Would you let your kid into mixed martial arts if they want to do that? You would?
I don't care.
You don't care? So you could sit there cage side and watch your kid compete in something like that?
Yeah.
Really? Would you encourage it? Would you say, oh, okay, hey, listen, this is what we do for a living. We love watching the sport. We do, commentating and all this stuff. And check this out. If you want to compete, go for it. You would push them into it, or you would let them just make the decision?
No, if they got interested in it on their own, go for it, big guy.
Even if it's a daughter?
Go for it, big girl.
Or she has big tits?
Good luck.
Okay. She wanted big tits. Well, although I do have pretty big tits. So he's a white dude, and his middle name is Star, so he passed it on. Oh. Name your kid Izzy. My daughter Fuchs up boys in her gym. It's awesome. Yeah, like girls always grow quicker than boys, right? They always mature quicker. So you ever like watch in like the younger grades how the girls are all like beefy and shit, the boys are little fags. It's kind of funny. You wouldn't have a concerned about concussions, says Alex. You wouldn't have any concerns about concussions?
I think every parent has concerns about injury, but I think that's the case when your kid gets into any sport. I played sports. All my siblings played sports. I loved it. I mean, I think it teaches you a lot. It teaches you discipline. It teaches you how to be a team leader. It teaches you sportsmanship. It teaches you how to show up and do your job. Sports teach kids a lot. It's not just about getting an athletic scholarship and going to college. It teaches you like
what if the lesson
values.
is you're going to become a vegetable? What if that's the lesson?
That's not going to be the life lesson.
Well, you never know.
I mean, it's a little extreme.
I agree, though, with sports giving you values, humbling you, with whatever the sport is, whether it's a combat sport or... I played hockey, for fuck's sake. I broke so many bones. There were times where we had to call... My parents would find me in an ambulance on the way to the hospital because of hockey, breaking shit. So, but you learn valuable lessons. And the problem is it is dangerous. It is very dangerous. Football, hockey, any sport, you can get seriously hurt doing it. But if you think that way, you won't let your child cross a street. You won't let your child play with their friends or stay out or do things. Like you wouldn't let them do any of those things. So I understand there's limits, but you got to let your kid live, that's what I think. So I don't know. I'm retarded because of hockey? Then maybe. Maybe you are. Hockey's a fucked up sport, man. It's a fucked up sport. Bones are made to be broken. Yeah. They heal, right? Sometimes they don't heal correctly, but they heal. But sports are great for kids. A lot of kids that aren't into sports are all fucked up. I have friends that didn't even compete in sports, and you can tell they're very effeminate, and they don't understand things. You played softball, right?
Yeah, I played softball. I was in color guard, and I did track and cross country for a little while. But I didn't do track and cross country as long as I did softball.
Yeah. So So cross country, is that where you? I did track.
Cross
did you
country
hand the baton and shit
is
like that?
long distance running. Track.
And you would fucking.
Track is more than just
I did that.
distance runs. Like there's all sorts of things involved with track.
I'll never forget. I was on the track team, right? And I was the anchor of the team because I was the longest, lankiest person at the time. And there was a Chinese guy, like he was the middle guy, and his name was Steve Chow. And he was fast, but he was like burly fast. And he had a big stop sign face, like what I spoke about before. Very squinted eyes, like very extraordinarily Chinese. And he was a good friend of mine. Very good artist. Never understood how he's such a good artist because how does he see through those eyes, you know? And he's running. And he's fucking running. And he's like, ah! Like he's coming at me in slow motion. And like when you're going to grab the baton, you kind of start taking a little, you know, you keep on, you kind of inch forward a little bit, you know, you go, come on, buddy, we're going to go. And I see him running like a fucking lunatic. And I'm looking, I'm like, all right, he's not stopping. He's not, he fucking ran right into me. Ah! I'm like, oh! Picked up the baton and took off. Scared the shit out of me. Ran right into me. Right into me, Jessie.
Well, that's what you're supposed to do. One of the biggest mistakes that people make when
Ran me
they're
right
running
over.
in track is they start to stop. They start to slow down before they hit the finish. You're supposed to run all the way through.
Oh, yeah, you
and
can't
then
just stop. Yeah, if
no,
you're going that fast,
no,
you
they
can't
start
stop.
to slow down as they approach their finish. As
No.
they're getting ready to come to stop. It's the biggest mistake.
I did start
You
running.
run
He
through.
ran right into. He still ran into me. He was going so goddamn fast. He ran right into me. He ran me right over. Steve Chow. Shout out to Steve Chow. Evil Chinky's a real. He was crazy, that dude. He was a crazy guy. But it sucked because he was the only Chinese guy in a group of like white idiots. So he was like the guy. He was the token. So it sucked for him. He was just like, yeah, you know, I'm Chinese, you know. But he had the edge because he was a fantastic artist. This guy would draw beautiful pictures. And I always wanted to be able to draw as good as him. I could draw, but I can't draw as good as him.
Mm.
I'm envious of his skill.
Did you look up to him, Moss?
I looked up to him, Jessie. If you're just jumping in, Jessie does not look up to anybody. She never looked up to anybody. Not even her parents.
I did. Okay.
Or her dog.
You know what? I take it back. I did look up to my parents. In a lot of ways, there were things that I looked up to in my parents. Their relationship was one of them. I did not succeed that.
Do you think there was a time where your parents hated you? Did you think that your parents regretted having you?
No. In fact, I always felt bad for my parents because I was such a horrible kid.
Yeah, why'd you feel bad?
Because I was such a horrible kid. I was an asshole.
Did you apologize to them?
Yeah, I did. When I got older, when I left the first time, when I moved out the first time, and I moved to Hawaii, that was the first call I made.
Yeah.
That was the first apology call.
It's like that you moved and you're like, oh, I'm so sorry.
No. It wasn't
I'm lonely.
No, it wasn't anything like that. It was just like a self-reflection thing. And then I came back for a little while, and then I left again. And when I moved to New York, I actually called them just recently, and that was my second like more sincere apology call. But yeah, I was an asshole growing up. I put them through a lot of hell, but they're strong. You know, they went through it. And
when am I gonna get the apology?
When am I gonna get the apology from you?
I never had to call my parents. I never had to do that. Never needs to do that. My parents apologized for me.
Yeah?
For having
because based on the stories that I've heard, you were a little bit of an asshole growing up.
Well, they say those things to make
why
you feel
didn't
good.
you apologize to your parents?
They say those things to make you feel good, though. That's what they do. It's a little
Can't
tense.
stop the Siberian Express. Choo-choo, motherfuckers.
Lee W.
I couldn't save the show yesterday, so I'm glad you're on now.
Hey!
Have you seen the new South Park band China? It's really funny and pretty true. It made China ban all South Park. The writers had a brilliant apology. It was MC Gregor style.
Oh my god.
Man. No, is that... So
I apologize to absolutely no one.
I gotta see that. No, he means the foot was a balloon apology. That's crazy, man. I gotta see that.
Why did they ban it? What did they do?
Listen, South Park goes there. Like
Yeah,
it's not like they don't go there.
But
South
for
Park
an
goes
entire
there.
country to ban a show?
Well, didn't they ban like The Interview or some shit like that? The one with Seth Rogen and what's his name? And why are we in this screen? And What the hell's his name? James Franco. I put this on because of the lighting. I didn't put this on
I love
for you to watch it.
watching Howard Stern's stuff.
But she doesn't look up to him in any way. The interview. Anyway, I don't know. So they banned South Park. Yeah, it's still on. Came Insider. It's still on South Park. And I got to say, it's still just as amusing, I think.
You know
I don't.
what?
What?
I just want to say, True Grit says the cure for asshole kids is the belt. I wish that was true. My parents used everything they could get their hands on. Wire hangers, belts, wooden paddles, the chancla, like everything. Anything they could get their hands on to beat me with, they used it. And I was still an asshole.
Oh, was it absolutely nobody? So did they do that? Oh, shit. I thought they meant a Conor, like...
My foot was up a balloon.
That apology. So they showed up and... What's the story on that? Hold on, I'm going to look it up.
Kanoto, we have fan art scattered throughout the entire wall. We have something from Isaiah Moore, Brady Ferguson. Someone sent us the Artem Lobov thing.
Well, that's not art, but that's a poster. But yeah, there are things. There's a guy that's sending us something that got sent back, but it's coming back this way. The only thing is everyone's sending us Conor shit. Like, and listen, I'll hang it. I don't give a fuck. If it pisses people off, I'll keep hanging it. But send me whatever. Send like whatever you want to send. We'll make some space. Is address? Is it still down below?
Yeah, Gun FDX. My mom's very Mexican when it comes to the corporal punishment. I mean, if she's not Mexican enough, that's you'll definitely see it come out in her when it came to the punishment side.
Here you go.
She still does it to this day. Full-grown adult children, 5 of them. She had a fucking litter, and she'll still beat the shit out of you. She'll beat the shit out of anyone you bring home too if they disrespect her.
I'm looking up the South Park thing.
I want to get away from that farm more than anything.
Who gives a fuck? We're gonna get demonetized anyway.
It's not worth living in a world where China controls my country's art.
You think we'll get banned on this channel for showing this?
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the best idea, Moss.
I don't care how many people you have.
South Park has been scrubbed from the Chinese internet after an episode of the Comedy Central show criticized how Hollywood tends to shape its content to avoid offending Chinese government censors. Now those very same government censors in the real world have lashed back at South Park by deleting virtually every clip, episode, and online discussion of the show from Chinese streaming services, social media, and even fan pages. For example, a search of the Twitter-like social media service Weibo turns up not a single mention of South Park among the billions of past posts.
So, it's fucked up. They're banning South Park. I mean, South Park's been on for like, what, 20 years?
And on streaming service
How many years? That show's been on forever.
all links to clips,
Jessie's more busy watching Howard Stern.
episodes, and even full seasons of the show are now dead. The response is par for the course for China's authoritarian government, which has even been known to aggressively censor Winnie
Ken, talk to your people. They gotta be showing them South Park.
the Pooh, because
What?
some local
They're not showing Winnie the Pooh?
censor Winnie the Pooh because some local internet users had affectionately taken to comparing Chinese President Xi Jinping to the character. On Monday,
All right, so Xi Jinping, apparently, his face is kind of blurred out over here. So he looks like Winnie the Pooh. This guy over here. I could see it, though. I could see a Winnie the Pooh thing going on here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would you still love me, Jessie, if I had this Winnie the Pooh shape?
Yes, Moss, of course. I love you in any shape.
I'm close.
Yeah, you're getting there.
I just got to grow this part a little bit more and reduce this part.
It'll go away after winter.
character. On Monday afternoon, South Park creators Trey Parker and Matt Stone issued a statement with a faux apology about the ban. It reads, "Like the NBA, we welcome the Chinese censors into our homes and into our hearts. We too love money more than freedom and democracy. She doesn't look like Winnie the Pooh at all. Tune into our 300th episode on Wednesday at 10 p.m. Long live the great Communist Party of China. May the autumn sorghum harvest be bountiful. We good now, China?"
That's great.
Proud of who we are, guys. And anybody who would betray their ideals just to make money in China isn't worth a lick of spit.
For more on this story.
Wow, man. Wow. That's fucking funny. China's cracking down on South Park. Damn. That is a pretty good response. Wait, South Park creators offer a fake apology after shows. So that was the apology. That's funny, man. I kind of want to see the show now, the episode that's banned. That's nuts, man. Well, I mean, I'm not. Are you surprised? How do you watch in Howard Stern with no sound? You don't even know what's going on.
I'm reading lips.
You're not reading anything.
Yeah.
So I put this on so we can have some sort of light in here, because if we don't have that, there's not much light. And you do realize that like 70 people are just staring at you going like this. You cool with that?
So I just discovered recently Howard Stern's.
Yeah.
Us. We know this already. Yeah.
Good.
I recently just discovered Howard Stern's YouTube channel, which is cool because I'm used to listening to him on the radio, but now I can actually see what's going on. And I've been seeing all these characters that I've been listening to for so long, and they look nothing like what I thought they would look like. It's actually kind of cringy. You know, like Benji and Shuli and all them, like they don't look anything like their voices make them sound.
Well, they looked more like what their voices made them sound like years ago. They've been on forever. You do realize that, though, right? Like,
yeah, but when you listen to them for so long and then you get to see them, it's like they look nothing like what you had pictured, you know?
Yeah. Is Busting Your Dreams? That's Sal over there. That's Sal.
Yeah, Moss made me watch Private Parts, Shannon. It was good. It was a good movie. But, I don't know.
Faces for Radio. That's what they got. Faces for Radio. That's what we got over here. It is what it is. Benji Brock is still alive. Yep. He is. It's amazing. They kicked him out of the studio, though. He's not, like, in studio anymore because he kept on showing up late. But they still have basically the same crew. Without, you know, did you see Artie Lang was being interviewed again? His nose is completely collapsed, and his face now is all Botoxed up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's all fucked up. But he's back sober.
They interviewed him?
Yeah, he was on a podcast I was watching earlier today.
Oh, I want to see that.
Artie Lang is all fucked, but he's better. I don't know how he's still alive.
Hammer and Fire Stick? Is it in the history section?
Oh, yeah, it might be.
You said you were watching it earlier?
Yeah. We watch a million things, so. Cough, cough, and not a casual. Ronnie the limo driver. Oh, my God, Ronnie the limo driver. Yeah, what do you think of Ronnie? Is he his beauty?
The guy is so explosive. Like,
well, that's so old. How about that?
I feel bad for his wife. If I ever had to live with that, I'd fucking shoot myself in the head. I would want to kill myself. Like, he's so everything ticks him off. Everything.
Sounds like you.
Yeah, but I don't scream about. He screams like he just screams about everything.
That's his charm.
It's insane. All right, what am I?
Ronnie the limo driver.
What was it that you were watching?
It's probably around here. Hold on, keep going. I don't know if I was watching it on YouTube or keep going though. You might find it in here. There's so much shit. This is like now, like when I look through the history, I see all the shit that I'm watching on the toilet bowl. All right, it's fascinating to see. Keep going.
This is stuff you watch on the toilet.
Well, I'm on the toilet. Yeah, it was on. It must have been on Facebook then, or Twitter.
Oh, well, this is great.
Yeah,
I get to see. Let's see.
My toilet bowl watching.
Happy Halloween from Michael McDonald.
No,
What's
I played
this?
that for you. That's Drunk Savage put on the message board.
Adesanya stuff, UFC stuff, how to fix blurry images in Photoshop.
That's right. Toilet.
This is
I gotta find that out in the toilet.
Let's see.
There's all my toilet shit.
Kevin Durant says the New York Knicks are not cool anymore.
They're not cool.
Yeah. A reaction.
In fairness, I watched that next to you, but you were.
Oh, really?
All coked up.
More missions. Fran Bo Part 5 charity stream.
No, it's T-Man.
T-Man.
All right. You're not gonna find anything good.
I'm telling you guys what he watches on the pot.
You know what the funny part is? She just named a bunch of things that I turned on next to her, and she has no idea, no clue.
I have urges while boyfriend is away. What is this? What is this?
You know what that is? Those are the fucking the workout guys, the twins.
What?
I have urges. When the boyfriend's away, I have urges. Drew Brees attacked by LGBT.
Drew Brees attacked by LGBTQ groups over Christian faith. Eating Jack in the Box sauce with loaded steak palm fries. ASMR. What are you listening to while you're taking a shit?
When I'm taking a shit, I watch everything. I gotta know it all. I have to know it. This is where I get my news.
I'm more interested in I have urges while boyfriend is away.
You would have urges about that.
Like, I want to know what this is about.
I have no idea. Well, look how far I got into it. Check, see how much I watched. Let's see. It's got fucking. I clearly consumed a lot of that.
Oh my god.
So these guys are still on. What's their names? They're fucking the two guys that look exactly alike. I forgot these guys' names.
Twin Muscle.
So they have multiple channels of millions of subscribers. These guys. I am fascinated
Ew.
by the longevity of YouTubers. Let's see Flood coming in.
Your niggas ever seen Schindler's List? Pretty sure it's on Netflix under fiction comedy. You should check it out.
I'm pretty pumped up that American Psycho is on Netflix. So I'm going to have to rerun that one. I've watched that a million times. Stern has talent for interviewing people, but he's a degenerate. Whenever there's a degeneracy, you'll find a Jew. Whoa. He's still got it, though, with
These
the
are
interviews.
two weird-looking guys.
You ever see these guys? These guys have been on YouTube since I even knew what YouTube was. These guys. They had a fitness channel that I think got shut down by YouTube, and I guess they have such a big following that they spun off and made a million other channels. And they have millions of subscribers. Just two knucklehead meatheads that look exactly the same. They look like what the fuck's their name? Go down to the bottom. They look retarded. They are retarded, yeah. But I'm fascinated how these people last so long on YouTube, and they keep reinventing themselves and finding ways to make money off of YouTube. I'm fascinated by that. And this is a video of them sitting there in a car together and just fucking, I don't know what the hell they're eating. What are they eating?
Jack in the Box fries, but there's like something disgusting in it.
It looks
it looks like mayonnaise.
So these guys have they have a comedy tour. That's cheese, by the way. They have a comedy tour. These two. I'm like, who the fuck's gonna go to their comedy tour?
Ew! Oh my god!
Apparently millions of people. I don't know.
I can't watch it anymore.
Yeah, Straight Agent. They're comedians too. Are they really comedians though? Are they actually funny? I mean, maybe they are. If they have millions of fucking subscribers, they gotta have some sort of sense of humor. But
look at, they're in cars.
It would be better if the audience could see what you're watching. You do realize they don't see anything you're watching right now, right?
Ronnie the limo driver is in a car.
She's just, you're witnessing right now Jessie flipping through the channels, but you are not allowed to watch. So you're like the kid while Jessie's watching porn and she's got your eyes covered.
Oh, man.
When was the last time you ate mayo JBH? Before me.
Yeah, when I was in high school, I used to love deviled eggs. Those are my favorite.
You had mayonnaise in something that I told you there is mayonnaise in that.
Yeah, you tried to ruin it for me. It was Chipotle sauce from Subway. And I was convinced there was no mayonnaise in it. And I used to be able to eat that stuff all the time. It's delicious. I love that. The Chipotle sauce. I put it on my sandwich. And Moss goes, there's mayonnaise in that. And then I wish he never said that because the guy had already put the sauce on my sandwich, so I was forced to eat it. And all I could think was, is there mayonnaise in this? And it ruined the whole thing for me. It ruined it.
But that proves to me that you don't mind mayonnaise. You can eat it.
Yeah,
I can't eat that shit.
Chipotle sauce does not taste like mayonnaise.
So there it is. If mayonnaise is in something, you can eat it.
If it tastes like mayonnaise,
so you can have. You could.
I'm not as bad as you. Like you have.
I can't eat mayonnaise.
You have like severe repulsiveness toward
I don't like
mayonnaise.
It. But that's real. Like that's real shit. Mm-hmm. That's real nigga shit right there.
So, but me, like I if I know mayonnaise is in something, I won't eat it. And if it tastes anything like mayonnaise, I won't eat it. But if I don't know that there's mayonnaise in it and it doesn't taste like mayonnaise, I'm more likely to eat it. But the moment you tell me, I won't eat it.
You still ate it, though.
Well, yeah, the Chipotle sauce I ate, but it was fucking with my head the whole time I was eating it because I couldn't tell the guy to take it off. It was already in the sandwich.
Mayonnaise is actually just moose cum.
Well,
yeah, I can't do it. But there's a group of people. Like, if you Google, like, celebrities that hate mayonnaise, you'd be fascinated.
I used to love deviled eggs. I used to love deviled eggs. Best. In fact, I'm sure that if I was hungry enough, I would still eat one. But there's a recipe now where you can make deviled eggs with avocado, and I guess it has like the same consistency, same flavor. So I might try that next time.
What do you hate in the chat? What is something that you can't stand? Like, what food?
What a weird thing to Google.
All right, mayo hating celebrities. There you go. Hold that mayo. So behind me over here, see this? This is a I Hate Mayonnaise Club right over my head. You think I'm fucking around? I'm not fucking around. That is the I Hate Mayonnaise Club. I am actually part of the I Hate Mayonnaise Club. And here we go. You recognize this guy, Jessie? Who's this that we're looking at?
Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon can't stand mayonnaise. In fact, when he has someone on the show that's like an eating segment, he makes sure there's no mayonnaise in whatever's there. Barack Obama, people's favorite president, is another one.
It's all bolded. Woody Allen,
fuck? Where is
Larry
it?
David,
Where do you see this?
Katz Deli, Danielle Monero.
Where do you see this? I can't even find it.
They're all bolded, Moss.
Where?
Woody Allen,
Oh, there
Larry
you go.
David, President Obama,
Rachel Ray.
Katz Deli, Danielle Morano, Rachel Ray, Jimmy Fallon, and that's it.
Yeah. So those are celebrities. Tomatoes are gross. I hate mayo but love ranch dressing. Yeah, it's different. I'm not a big ranch person, but it is different. I love mayo. Shannon Stewart, I will do. Do you eat ranch dressing? No, I don't eat it. I don't like it because I don't want something. The only thing that's like cum consistency that I'll eat is hell of a dip. You ever have hell of a dip?
Is that French onion shit?
Oh, it's so good.
I hate French onion dip.
But have you ever had hell of a dip? Have you ever had it though?
I hate French onion.
But have you ever had
French onion's the worst.
But have you ever had hell of a dip? You haven't had it.
I won't eat it.
I'm not a French onion dip either fan
I hate
either, but
French onion.
fucking hell of a dip is bomb diggity. Coconut is good as fuck. All right, coconut. Fallon needs a beating. Yeah, I haven't watched late night TV. The only late night guy that I like is Conan. That's the guy. Conan is the best. Conan is the best late night guy. Letterman was my dude, and Letterman's gone.
I'm breastfeeding.
Jessie's breastfeeding. I hate fat on meat. Yeah, I don't like that either. How does Moss know cum consistency? When you shot, you loaded my mouth, kind of. I was like, I'm not into that. I would eat dog shit if a chef can make it taste good. French onion dip is actually just French dudes cum. It's possible. Phone lines. You want to do phone lines, Jessie?
You want to give me some more wine?
Phone wines. What do you mean get you? I'm still drinking. I'm still sipping on my wine. Your bottle's gone, by the way.
Is it? Now
But
we
you have
gotta
the other
dip
bottle.
into yours.
You dip it to
There's
mine.
not much left of yours either.
You don't like ketchup? Yeah, I like ketchup. I'm down with ketchup, but I don't really put it on much because it has a lot of salt, so I don't really put it on anything. But I like it. Like I have a burger, I'll throw it on there. But I've had calf fries, tasted like chicken, but still gross. I'm more like sour milk clumps. Ooh, delicious, delicioso. I don't know how much longer I want to go on here, Jess. I think we're kind of winding it down.
Are you?
Unless you want to take a couple of phone calls. It's up to you.
Listen, it's almost past my bedtime. I've been trying to go to bed early lately, so I can wake up at a reasonable time. Moss kept me up until 3 a.m. last night. Can you believe that? I usually go to bed around between midnight and like 1:30. Moss kept me up till 3 a.m. with the fucking TV. Wouldn't turn it off.
I was in the zone. I don't know what the fuck was wrong with me last night. I was surfing and turfing. They said that on the movie app that South Park episode's on there. Do you know which number episode it is? Let me show you something. Let me show you something to change your bum lives. Check this out. Check this out, friends. Hold on. So this app is called Movie HD. Right? I don't know. You probably can't fucking see it. What is up with this? Why can't you see that? Let me see. How can we do this? Can you see it? I don't think you can see that. I don't know why it's so fucked up. Let me lower the brightness. Maybe that'll help. The Jets are beating the Penguins. Sort of. It's called Movie HD. It's an APK file. It's like a little yellow guy up there. It's called Movie HD. If you have an Android phone, it'll change your bum life. You download that APK file and then boom, you got everything. TV shows, all the movies. You got It 2 jumped on there. I didn't see It 2. I don't even know if it's worth it. This is a China phone. Speaking of China, this is the Mi 8, the Mi 8 phone. $400 for this thing. It does the same $1,000 phone can do. This phone right here, has the fingerprint jammy on it. It's got the camera with like the 3 lenses on the back of it. $400. And you want to buy this, like the iPhone's like what, 800 plus, and it has China has everything. China, like, that's a trade-off. Called Mate in Australia, Moss, no joke. It's called Mate in Australia. What, the app? Huawei. I was gonna get a Huawei. I was gonna get one of those, but that's the one where they said they stole your information, so I bailed on that. But a Huawei is a similar thing. I had no idea. Old Pennywise better than new one? Yeah, I agree. I concur. But I'm sick of. I like to keep my phone for like at least 4 or 5 years, and usually the life expectancy is what, a year or two, and then you gotta get a new one. But I like to keep my phone for a long time, and then I was like, I needed a new phone in the worst way. I like Samsungs. They're too expensive. So I looked online and I see these China phones, and I'm like, holy shit, they do everything. This thing is like lightning. This phone is like absolute lightning. It's got the fingerprint, the whole deal. And I'm like, what am I doing? Why am I spending $800 to $1,000 on a phone? Did you lose your tan, or is it just the lighting? Yeah, it's the lighting. And I had never had a tan, so we have no lighting. This is what you see is a TV and the camera on a shitty setting. So Samsung is overrated. I disagree. I think Samsung's good, but the battery life is shit. It comes with all that bloatware on the phone. So like your phone is already loaded up with a ton of garbage on it. This phone, there's nothing on it. There's nothing, no bloat. You get Android, whatever the fuck, Lollipop-y. I don't even know what the Android's on this. But the only problem is, I feel that the Samsung had better reception. I feel it did have a little bit better reception. That is an issue, but it does the job. And the light bulb above Felony's head. I'm still on iPhone 6 Plus. I don't see a reason to get a new one. Yeah, it's all the same shit, man. They're a little faster. They have the camera's better in every phone. That's what it is. A little faster and the camera's better. I like Android because I could download whatever the fuck I want. Like I have all my movies and shit like that. Like I don't have to pay for shit on this phone. But with the Android, with the iPhone, you can't really, unless I guess you jailbreak it. Yeah, I'm orange. I am orange.
All right. Ready to take off and eat some ice cream?
Well, that's Jessie's polite way of saying we're out of here.
Yeah. Well, that's Jessie's polite way of saying Jessie's out of here. And asking if Chris is out of here too.
Well, I'm not done with my wine. I have a little bit left. When I'm done with my wine. Don't give me that look. Little face. What's little face? She doesn't like when I touch it. Look at that.
Face.
I've been breaking out too. I've been breaking out like right in here. I don't know what's going on. I think I'm hitting puberty. At 42, is that normal to hit puberty? Does that normally happen?
That's a hormonal imbalance, Ma. So that is...
It's menopause. It's menopause. The man-opause I'm having. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I'm hitting menopause. That breathing.
Why did you do it like that?
So can you explain to the audience what was going through your head when this happened? And now I'm thinking about it. Adesanya shared the video. He shared the one that Michael Anzalone, right, did, and you really fucking tore into me. You fucking tore you tore my ass
into you.
You tore my asshole open.
No, I tore into everybody else.
Wow. Oh yeah, I beg to differ. Watch this. And Adesanya didn't put this in his tweet. I think he knew because I would, it's.
Costa, you're John Jones. Oh my God.
All right. So.
Oh my God.
Now Izzy running into the crowds. You have yourself a unified champion.
I fucking told you.
All right, in Israel Adesanya, I have to give him all the respect in the world. He finished Robert Whittaker.
Hold on again. Hold on. What'd you say?
Champion.
I fucking told you.
All right.
How is that not viral?
I fucking told you.
Michael Anzalone this video should go viral. He needs more than
is.
You guys got to share the shit out of it.
4,000 views. It's not bad.
It's got to go viral.
In Israel Adesanya, I have to give him all the respect in the world. He finished Robert Whittaker. Robert Whittaker, you're a fucking asshole. You really are an asshole.
You're an asshole, Robert.
You blew your load in the first round. Completely careless here, and you got caught with the left. I mean, what the fuck? This guy was off for 16 months, and he deserved to lose that fight.
Here we go. Jess is coming back in.
Deserved. Skid scat.
My God, Jess is going cuckoo.
She fucking lost her mind. All right, Jess. Now
everyone was shitting on me.
All right.
Everyone was fucking shitting on me so fucking hard. I made this pick from the very beginning. From the moment this fight was announced, everybody fucking shit on me. You guys fucking told me that Whittaker was gonna win. You said Izzy didn't want to hype train. Fuck all of you. Fuck all of you. I fucking said it. I fucking knew it.
I fucking knew it. You ready?
All of you. Fuck all of you. I fucking said it. I fucking knew it.
Now, Jessie.
Yeah.
That is not a mentally sane person, right? That's a person that wants to throw a desk across. Now,
that is the girl who wanted to throw everyone's desks across the room in math class.
I understand. Listen, you had every right to gloat. You did, right? But do you think a little much?
You said that he was a fucking hype train. Fuck all of you. Fuck all of you. I fucking said it. I fucking knew it.
Oh, I fucking knew it. You sound like a pirate there, right? It's like, I
fucking said it. I fucking knew it.
What's going on? Oh, your headphones aren't even on.
I can hear it.
You can hear it?
Yeah.
Wait, why aren't your headphones on?
I don't need to hear it anymore.
How the fuck? How'd you hear it?
You can hear it through.
I fucking knew it. So, you sure did know it, Jess.
Yeah.
Man, that rage. Look at this rage. Check it out. And here I am just laughing because I'm like, if I don't laugh, I should cry. I don't know what's going on here. She's fucking possessed.
Fuck all of you. I fucking said it. I fucking knew it.
I knew it. I knew it. You know, it was funny when you walked in right before we ate dinner. I was playing that, and I saw you walk in. You saw me playing it, and I saw the eye. You gave me the look.
Oh, I didn't
fucking
see
playing
what?
that. Or you didn't see?
No.
Oh, it was another look.
Yeah.
This is what I see, Jessie. When you say, "Hey, I'm not angry," I'm like, no, I kind of think you are, and you're like, "I'm not." I shit you not. This is what I see.
Fuck all of you. Fuck all of you. I fucking said it. I fucking knew it.
And I'm looking at you like, holy shit, what is going on? Like I'm laughing, but I'm like,
nah, you're making that up.
Look at that. Oh man, it's so great. That's pure reaction. And then the best is like people are like, oh, she's putting that on. Is it even possible to put a reaction like that on? I want to just clip that.
I wish I was putting it on because it was so embarrassing. I wanted to go back and take it all back.
Can I just clip that part and put it on Instagram? I think it's hysterical.
No.
It's so funny.
No.
I mean, that's great. It's like you have rabies.
I fucking said it. I fucking knew it.
Did your parents see that?
They didn't see that part. No, they saw the part when I jumped on you, and that was the end of the clip. They didn't see this. No, I wouldn't have shown them this.
Wow, it's fucking powerful. What was going through your mind there? Was that happiness or rage?
I think it was a combination. I think I had a lot of inner frustration that I had to let out in that moment.
You can't stop the Siberian Express. Choo-choo, motherfuckers.
Oh man.
A week prior to the fight, I picked Izzy to win on Pulse's Picks video. Drunk and co-sign that. So I got a good chuckle when JBH went full thank you Jesus, my baby won. Also, these not streams are dope. Would be cool to get one a week.
That would be cool. Thanks, Flavin. Appreciate it. What do we? Jessie goes, I don't know about that. You're not down with that?
I mean, you can do it. I mean, I'm sure they like hanging out with you more than me anyway, so.
No, listen. Why would you want to hang out with this? I mean, Jess, you are full of life. Look at you. This is what we need. You're the heart and soul.
Fucking hype train. Fuck all of you. Fuck all of you. I fucking said it. I fucking knew it.
I could watch. I wish I had it on a loop. Oh man, what can I do with that?
Nothing. Don't do anything with it.
That's got to be a soundbite.
No.
How could that not? Like that can't be.
It's so obnoxious, and I don't like being portrayed that way. Like that's really obnoxious.
But I mean, you weren't really drunk. right?
No,
you were
but
passionate. You were just having fun.
I was a little too obnoxious. I'm actually a little ashamed of myself, to be honest.
I think we should do, if we can. I'll be honest. If we can pull it off, where we can do like once a week, I'm totally down with it. I am. And we didn't play one video game. What did we do? We didn't play one fucking video game.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's fun. I like just hanging out. There's nothing like we could just bullshit about anything. I kind of like that, and show shit like this. It's cool. I wish we can just play that's what we should do. We should just throw videos on here and just like funny shit, and we get flagged. What are you gonna do? Who cares, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, just think JBH Izzy actually saw it.
I know.
He saw that.
It's a little embarrassing.
He saw that, but he didn't put that in his tweet. He just puts this part. He's like, yeah, you know what? It's probably better off that I don't put the rest of that tweet in. It's fucking cool that he did that.
Oh shit! Whitaker dropped! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Thank you, Jesus!
It's just so funny. But what happened?
Bobby Knuckles!
Oh shit! Lost it.
Super chat.
Fucking nuts. Drunk.
We love hanging with the both of you crazy folks.
Hey,
Clinking
drunk
beer mugs.
Thank you, drunk. That's awesome, man. We love hanging with you. It's fun, man. It's fun that you guys hang with us. All right. We were gonna listen. We got to get out of here. It's 12:30. The next time we do this, I promise, we will open the phone lines. Tomorrow is actually we'll probably have some phone lines open tomorrow.
Tomorrow's Wednesday. We'll do the 2-hour show, so we'll probably have time to open up the phone lines then for you guys.
We'll blast up the news. I'm sure the Izzy thing will be a conversation again tomorrow, and God knows, hopefully we got some news stories. John Jones saw the tweet because he responded about Izzy. What did he say? I'm paraphrasing, but he said something about look at Michael Anzalone. I just saw this.
Yeah, I liked it.
John Jones said something about his Dragon Ball Z fans instead of searching for his Dragon Ball Z fans. So John saw the video on his Twitter. So it's fucking cool, man. So what did Michael Anzalone put? Hi, Mr. Adesanya. My name is Michael, and this is the channel I clipped this from. Wow. Look at that. I kind of hope it goes viral on Mike's channel, though. That'd be hilarious. Right? This is his channel over here. 4,000. He has more.
Oh!
I think he has.
Oh shit! Whitaker dropped!
I'm like, oh! I gotta like this shit. How did I not like that? I didn't like it on not. Now you gotta not like. Yeah, Michael Anzalone has more video views on his clip than we have on ours. He deserves it, though. He's the beast. He's the beast of the community. So good shit. Funny, man. I knew it. All right, one more time.
Beginning, from the moment this fight was announced, everybody fucking shit on me. You guys fucking told me that Whitaker was gonna win. You said Izzy didn't want it, I had what it takes. You said that he was the fucking hype train. Fuck all of you. Fuck all of you. I fucking said it. I fucking knew it. I knew it.
God damn. That's fucking raw.
Yeah, no.
You're embarrassed by that?
You know why? Because I know when there's like rage that goes through me, and I don't like seeing me in a rage point, you know. But it wasn't just rage; it was excitement, you know. I wasn't like fully raged. I was excited too, but it's just like you know,
Did you feel bad for telling everyone to go fuck off in the community?
Yeah,
or
I did. Cause
did you get feel bad about screaming in my face?
Yeah, I just think it was a little too obnoxious, you know.
Should have called the cops. Fuck. The spousal abuse. Well, that was fun. I think, but here's the thing. One of us has to go autistic. One of us has to do something, because when we were watching this, that was the beauty of the channel from the very beginning. It was all about raw emotion. It was about like really like the fact that maybe I'm not going to be up on a fight, she's going to be up on a fight, or vice versa. Like there's sometimes she looks at me like, what the fuck's wrong with you? How many times do you look at me and like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden out of nowhere, that comes out of you. So I think with two people, you can really, you know, get some serious emotion. And that's the best part, is that we got two totally different point of views, and we can attack both parts of the community. One person could side with my side or her side, or regardless. So it's good shit. I like it. I think Jessie does a good job, even when she goes off the rails. This week, JBH show will be interesting. Yeah, well, this should be. You know what, Jess? Why don't you put this in your intro? Like this should be in JBH Reacts. It should have like that chill music. Like you should have this music, right? With just his face. Hold on, let's edit your intro. That should be your new intro. That should be right. That should be it. The music and you just fucking screaming, right? Right? What do you think? Chill. I swear, I shit you not. I'll change it tomorrow.
Chill music with JBH raging.
What do you think?
No.
I think that's fucking money right there. No. Like just nice calm music, like, and maybe flowy words like JBH Reacts. And you're like, oh my god. Lee's got something for you. Lee's got something for you in the chat, Jess.
Jessie, you rocked it. We are a whole lot of crazy, so embarrass it. You know what to say to the doubters. Fuck off. You know?
Do you guys think we should change the intro to that? What do you think? Oh, man. It's fucking great. All right. We got to get out of here. It's late. Guys and gals, thank you for watching our beautiful show. Jesse, you have anything to say?
I gotta pee.
You gotta pee? Yeah. All right, so let's play this. And as we play this, we're gonna end it like this.